Hey traders, welcome to the weekly candle close stream. It's not really that stream because the candle just closed. You're looking at the weekly right now on Bitcoin. Hold on, let me get some prices for you. There you go. That was the lowest weekly. Let's do Jesus Chimes too. Lowest weekly candle close since November 9th of 2020. You got to go back 2 years now. 2 years officially. And you're not done. That's like a confirmed bearish breakdown back below 19.4 as well. Right, the weekly candle had closed back from December of 2017. Can you hear me? Audio check, by the way, because I got, I know there's a blizzard going on, so I want to make sure like the blizzard noises aren't too loud, music's not too loud, so y'all can at least hear what I have to say. Y'all want to hear? Lodic says it's good. So I guess the audio is better than everything in crypto right now, right? It's cold, dude. It's really, really cold in here, all right? It's like sub-zero. Crypto winter is here, I think breaking below 19,891, 19,650 on the daily with a close. The weekly with a close, that is what has ushered it in. There are other key supports that have been broken across the crypto market, and that's, I think, what has ushered in. That's why the Citadel has sent out a white raven to all the towns of Westeros, because all supports have been broken. And there's nothing on these assets, I'm being really nice now. I mean, on these beanie babies that are backed by nothing, okay? On these tulips, most of them are tulips that are rotting, deteriorating. There's no support on average for 30 to 40%. Sorry, dude. Okay, so that's your weekly. There's still tremendous downside potential on Bitcoin. I mean, like you can try to say 14K, but that's never been formally regarded as a support before. It's just one time it was resistance. That's not good enough. So it might not even be a support by the time you get to 13,869. What you would think to be the stronger, more formal support would be 11.6, 11,600, because you have multiple times in history where the price has responded normally, unfortunately, as resistance, right? Back in February 2018, June and August of 2019, and then, August of 2020. That's it though. It hadn't even been a support then. I mean, what has been support? What's the last support? You're looking at maybe 10,000 because that candle low closed from September 2020. And so far, that is all we have. Massive bearish engulfing candle. Largest bearish candle we've seen since Black Saturday's candle. Let's go to the daily. Don't forget where we are, where we're probably going. Just short term. To complete a complex wave structure, the bullish deep crab that is just confluent with 12,925. That is June. That is June high. That is June's daily candle high close. The cycle top from back in 2019. It was the candle close right there. So you have confluence on the wave structure with some sort of inflection point. That X marks the spot for at least probably where you're headed next. Since we've broken all support, you saw that on the weekly, you now see this on the daily. There's not much else to do but to draw down another from where you are right now. And you're going to go up and down throughout the days, whatever, but eventually you're thinking on Bitcoin, there's still 20% more downside. But we knew below 19,650 there was 30% downside. Well, you knocked out 10%, so we only got 20% more to go. Sorry, chat. This is just this is what happens when scams get they get exposed. This is what happens when the ERT tilts back to a little bit of non-euphoria, non-mania. Okay, so Ethereum still got a short-term target at least of 1,016. Year 1224, 1223 happens to be the dead cat bounce from 2018. I just don't see that holding. And in fact, I really don't even know at this point how the 886 would hold 1,020. If Bitcoin's going to its 1618, look, man. If you're like failing to reverse the 886, which I'd pray for, of course. But if that fails, anytime a failed bat happens, you have the bullish crab. The bullish crab takes you to levels you don't want to know about because it would just depress you. This, I mean, my God, I'm not even saying this is going to happen because this would be the end of crypto as we know it. If you did get an extension pattern that hit a 1618, it would be, again, the end of altcoins. It'd be like, again, it'd be like, well, I think that's already happened, right? A meteor has hit the crypto world. There's already been mass extinction really fast, but now it's the, you know, after we're waiting on the first initial wave to end, where some things that were underground or, you know, in the air or in good spots on the planet, they're not extinct yet, but don't worry, they will be extinct when the whole atmosphere gets, you know, I mean, like inside of the atmosphere, you have all these gases, right? The greenhouse gases get trapped, and then there's smoke, and, you know, all the sunlight's blocked out, and they'll eventually die from like starvation or whatever, suffocation, or it won't be the initial blast of the asteroid that hit the planet, right? It'll be other causes, and it'll be later, not today, not the day of, right? That's what I'm saying. So, you know, just pay attention to the 886, and then we won't even talk about that down there until we start exceeding $1,020, $1,000. And I'll tell you, excluding harmonic structures, we can just talk about supports, and you're going to be disappointed in this because the only things that make sense, 980, which is a joke. 833 is kind of a joke. Like, it is. It's not. This is a joke, dude. Like, one time or two times in history, something acts as resistance. It's not very strong, so it's kind of a joke. Where it really makes the most sense is $420. $420 is probably your strongest support anywhere in sight. Brr, it's cold out here. It really is. It's okay though. I got my custom memorabilia on, so we're good. Keeping me warm. Wow. And just you go to the weekly on it. You want to see the lowest weekly candle close in a long time. Lowest weekly candle close on Ethereum officially since, well, it's actually not as bad as Bitcoin at all. You only are at your lowest weekly candle close since July 4th of this year. So okay, man. But you've fallen below the 200-week simple moving average. That's really bad. You've confirmed a lower high at the supply line of the downtrend. Again, all things are telling us, everything telling us technically, that you're destined for 830 on the weekly, and if the 830 doesn't hold, 420 makes the most sense, like daily and the weekly. So this is, if you're not concerned, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, this is the worst. Legitimately, this is the worst, and it'll be catalyzed by all the scams being exposed, and it's not over. It's not over. I mean, just as of today, you know, it was like first FTX, then it was like, oh, well then, FTX Alameda, and then it's, oh, whoops, BlockFi, yikes, wrecked. Then there's something called like AAX today that came out, and it was the same thing. Oh, well, they're exposed. $100 million plus was in the FTX reserves or something. Okay, they're screwed. Who's next? Who's next? Someone else coming in, and it's gonna be over and over and over again. And then this whole SRM crap, this was part of FTX's scam. Look at this thing. Look at this. Bro, it's up 1% on the new week, though, man. It's not a scam, I'm telling you. This thing's done. Like, this thing was down 50% yesterday, which is, you know, kind of today, but as of 15 minutes ago, the day is over, the week's over. It's a new week, universal time. So, okay, dude, the opening price, I guess, August 2020 was 10.69 cents. Well, you're going straight to it, aren't you? Wow, that's brilliant. Zero. I mean, like, I've not even, someone I think requested it one time. We never look at this thing. I'm like, oh my God, yep, someone paid me money at one time in history to look at this chart. I guarantee you no one will ever pay money again to look at this chart. No, my chat box is broken, man. Streamlabs is just destroyed. I don't know what's wrong with them. They just stopped caring. Clearly, bearish for streamers. I can try to refresh the cache one more time, but every time I do it, it just doesn't matter. cold though, dude. It's really, really cold. It's freezing. Because crypto winter is here. What the? Dude, I can't find it. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. I got this. Just hang tight. Alright, the cache has been refreshed. I just don't think it's gonna work because it never does. It's like almost, if I think it's gonna work, I'm insane then, because it's like, you know, we're doing the same thing, thinking it's gonna change things. Look, I think it broke it. It doesn't even work anymore. Like, I refreshed the cache and now it's just done. Now it's just not gonna work. Oh, weird, dude. I'm gonna like delete and then add it like this. Weird, but okay. Good luck. Well, there it is, but I'm telling you, dude. Let's see. All right, so get to that scam. Let's go to the quad screen where the scams are, except Bitcoin. I have 3 scams up on your chart on your quad screen right now. Oh, what's up, Starscream? How you doing, man? Loopring. Another joke. Yeah, it's a joke. The only people saying LRC isn't a joke are people that bought into the scam, that or they own it, or they're part of the marketing team, or they're just part of the, you know, LRC dream team joke. All of them are jokes, dude. They're beanie babies.
Can you check LRC? How low can it go? Thanks. Much love. Less than 3.
Thank you, dude. Yep, we'll look. I would imagine LRC can go less than 3. Yes, you're right. Yeah. 3 cents maybe. Okay, so here's your quad screen, man. Top left Bitcoin, top right FTX token, FTX scam. All right, FTX scam was down like 20-something% yesterday. Oh, it's hitting its lows of the whole, you know, exposure. I mean, just it'll be continuing to draw down. This thing was at $2 this weekend. It's now at 150, so down 25% on the weekend. And again, a 0 is evenly priced. 0 cents is evenly priced. It being at 150 is unbelievably overpriced. Okay, I can't believe it. And then the bottom left is Sol, a confirmed scam. Yes, it's a scam. If you think it's not a scam, you're an idiot, you're stupid, and you need to learn. It's a scam. Your cell phones, your Ethereum killer, you were wrong. It's over. Get over it. Say you were wrong, because it's a scam. It's a joke. Okay, just making sure that's Sol, bottom left. $5, $3, 0 soon. I mean, probably not 0. None of them will go to 0. Even FTX won't even go to 0 because it'll be like BitConnect. It'll go to like pretty much 0 and get delisted, and then it'll just exist. And they never flatline to 0. Okay, stupid. Saw that with all those 2018, you know, first scam runs. Okay, so here's your bottom right of your screen is crypto.com. Another pretty much scam. I mean, this is it, dude. This thing broke all its supports. And the next target's 5 cents. Oh, I actually hit the target. Let me show you. I said that this weekend. Okay, I pinged you in the Discord. In general chat, you were pinged. If you were online, you were pinged. There's 30% downside on CRO. And what happened? Well, CRO ended up going down 27% today. Or yesterday, technically. And so it's like TA's respected, where it just goes to the next level. Where it makes any sense. And let me show you here. Here it is. There it is. Right, 5 to 5.7 cents. Okay, and you're there. Took 2 days. When it broke back below it, in 2 days, it hit the next target. So in a 48-hour period, it lost 35% of its value, and it's not done. Crypto.com is pretty much going to be the next scam that is exposed, and the loser on Twitter, whoever the guy is who was the developer of this thing, he's gonna, and just like all the other sociopaths, he's gonna be like, oh dude, trust me bro, we're solvent, we have all the money, I can't believe it. They're gonna call you names. That's why I'm calling them out, because they're scams, and I'm calling them names, right? I mean, like, these losers, these scammer sociopaths, they're gonna, until the end, they'll say they'll be in jail. Okay, they'll be 10 years in jail and say they were doing nothing wrong. That they're still solvent. Okay, that's what these exchanges are. Welcome to the new Enron, Lehman on steroids. and methamphetamine at the same time. Okay, that's where we are in crypto. So if you think it's going to stop at 5.4 cents, I could bet you money that it will fall lower than 5.4 cents. Okay, just saying. How could you trust anybody in this space that did these exchanges? Okay, scams. CRO's a scam. You'll find out. It's not confirmed yet, but you'll see. You'll see. See, you see how the chat box is still messed up? I can't make Streamlabs be competent. You know, they're bought out by Logitech. Everything's gone downhill since then. Okay, there's your CRO. I mean, my God. Let's look at Sol. You want to look at Sol, dudes? What the? They're trying to stop me from looking at Sol. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So if you think $12 is going to hold, you're out of your effing mind. This is a confirmed scam. It was used by the scammers. Whatever. It's done. It's not going to kill Ethereum. It's going to kill you in your wallet if you own this. That's not... How long we've been talking about this? This thing is going to $5, $2, $1. All these levels make too much sense. This is a fruit fly support based on everything we know about the macro conditions right now that won't hold, and you'll be going to $5, and you won't even believe how fast we get there. It's not like a CRO holder. I've never opened that trash in my life. All these scams, man. To me, I've been through a bear cycle. All this is like in and out my ear. It's like everything's BitConnect. Everything's a Beanie Baby, dude. I hate it because how many effing people like tried to change my mind who like they weren't around in 2017, 2018. They don't know all the same stuff. It's just a different flavor of scam. Bitcoin now 16,000 and falling. We might have a crash on our hands today. 1 inch coin now going to be 1 millimeter coin. Chat, we have a breakthrough. We have a good, what is it, 61% downside on 1 inch as of yesterday. Now we've got just 50% downside because it's already dropped 10% pretty much today.
Honest opinion, bro. Not financial advice for me. Is Bitcoin and ETH the only real solid coins? I love crypto but have been disappointed with BS. Just want to focus and support the real movement.
Well, I mean, if you want to consider Binance Coin legit, they are there, but just think about Binance Coin just like Las Vegas Sands, right, or MGM, like a casino, because that's all they are, right? They're the house. They facilitate your buys and sells. So I mean, like they're legit as a casino would be. But then, like you know, the whole thing is not very good optics for BNB right now, because of what's going on with everything that they claim to be what they've been since their inception, right? Exchanges, well, all of a sudden it's like everything else was a casino too, and all the casinos outside of Binance, right? They're being, you know, you're on the strip in Vegas. Hey man, it turns out all these casinos turned out to be rug pull scams by sociopaths. And so you're like, do I even really want to be in Vegas anymore? Yeah, I know MGM or Las Vegas Sands or Binance, you know, I know they're still, you know, accepting people's gambles, you know, they're still there, you know. But I don't know if there's a good time to be like wanting to, right, that's the way you have to look at it. You're in Vegas and all these casinos got caught and they're getting caught in real time, and then you're like, I don't know if I want to deal with even the biggest casino right now, you know. So sorry, 1-inch coin alert going off. Yeah, I just had it because it just broke the low from or one of them from June. So this says so much further to fall, and it will continue most likely. We're gonna be okay? No, it's not. It's not gonna be okay. Okay, dude, you don't spend $700 million on naming rights, and you're an entity that's existed for a year or two. And then you don't spend $100 million on Matt Damon, and then you be okay in these market conditions. God no, this thing's so screwed. There's a bank run going on. Like people are getting out and they're not coming back. Why would you own money on what? If CRO hadn't stopped it, withdrawals yet, they're gonna. You'll see. Just wait, man. It'll be a few days from now, maybe a week, a month, however long it takes. You'll get a tweet or a breaking news, unusual whales on Twitter. Crypto.com has now halted withdrawals, or temporarily halted withdrawals, blah, blah, blah. Then you'll get a tweet from the loser sociopath involved with it that created it. And then same thing, same formula. You'll see. Just wait. So is it going to be okay? No, it's not going to be okay, dude. It's not. It is not, man. Dump your soul is what we're saying. What I said. How long has Sol been bearish? I mean, my God, it's been like a year, dude. There's been nothing bullish about Sol technically forever now. Virtually forever in crypto. Phil, you win, dude. You win. So, man, these are trying, troubling times. They're gonna be here. This is as free of a market as you'll ever get. So, trying, troubling times, and saying, you know, this is what the stock market would do if it wasn't so heavily controlled by the Federal Reserve. You'd be seeing stuff like this all the time. But because you know, it's connected to, you know, the world, you know, I mean, you get societal collapses if the stock market does what crypto's doing right now. You're okay over there. It's still a long-term downtrend over in the stock market, but yeah, you caught some bids and you might have confirmed a bottom for a little bit, but you can't even trust the stock market right now with the mentality of the Federal Reserve. Tightening, trying to curb inflation. I don't think it's going to end well, even if you're showing a dragon, all this bullish evidence. I think that would turn into maybe a rally, but if the rally happens, it's going to just be a lower high than the major highs before it on the weekly, and you roll over later. Sooner, you know, I mean, sooner rather than later, it's definitely possible with this stuff. You just got to wonder how much contagion we're going to get in crypto on stocks in the coming weeks. So Sol's now officially hitting its lowest price since the 9th, a few days ago, when it was really, really bad. Yeah, you'll soon be taking those out. It could be as early as today. This is a scam. I'm telling you. We didn't call it a scam per se the whole way, but we did call it a beanie baby forever. And this is just what happens. These things are going to lose 99% of their value, as you can see, right? What happens? Well, you know, 886s get hit. Global 886s across the market get hit. And then for 5 months, right, you react, you chop around, you do not much anything. And then after all this stuff that happens, they all start breaking below their 886s. And when they start breaking those 886s, that's when you know then 100% loss is incoming. They're not gonna. That's the last fib node, dude. The last of the fib nodes, the last of the Moon Boys, the last of the Mohicans at the 886. Fine, let's go to 100%. Okay. Bitcoin's fine though. I mean, like, Bitcoin goes to 14K, 12K, 10K. I mean, it's still individual sovereignty. It's still amazing. It's still one of the best inventions of all time. I don't really give a crap about anything else. Do I have any sort of Ethereum art in my penthouse? No. Do I have any Binance coin in my penthouse? Ethereum Classic? Nope. But I have like 5 or 6 pieces of Bitcoin art in my penthouse. So I just, again, the maximalists were effing right. They were right, chat. Cede it to them. This whole crypto outside of Bitcoin thing failed miserably. It did. But dude, JPEGs of rocks and bugs. Yeah, and DeFi, where I can lock my money up in a scam, and it's locked up for years because they indoctrinated me like a cult. But now everything's crashing and the yield doesn't matter anymore. And withdrawals halted. In Solana, what'd they do? They didn't even let you unstake your crypto. What a joke. Okay, so let's go to BNB, I guess, because it's another larger market cap coin someone's talking about too. And I mean, look, man, it's not good. It's certainly a massive outperformer to Bitcoin and even Ethereum a little bit, but it's BNB to BTC been making all-time highs all year. But the issue is the macro. Bitcoin's further downside, and here it is. I mean, yes, you're right back at this 256 area. And that's what I'm saying, it's holding up very well compared to everything else. But I think eventually, if you're going to complete like this massive M shape, then you got a 211 target, 225. And we know all about that level. If that level doesn't hold, you go to $40. And that's the scary part, okay? You have $40 target below 211. And maybe at this point 211 is the target from here in time if you're just patient. You gotta love that rejection that was received, the biggest bull trap of the entire year on November 8th. Wow. Definitely for Binance, dude. Binance made the highest level since May before reversing. And from that reversal, I'm saying the biggest bull trap, I mean 32% down in less than a week on BNB from that highest high. Someone bought up there, man. They had to, right? Okay, so let's go to weekly on it. Maybe something more promising here. Not really. Massive bearish engulfing candle confirmed 30 minutes ago. So you think looking like this, just right, wouldn't you just target for 200 to 225 down here? I mean, that seems just like the most reasonable area to believe you're going. And if not, then fine, back to 350. You're just in between two inflection zones, dead middle. So I mean, it goes up and down, whatever, but probably 220 in time on this one. And then if you do a full reset like everything else is, this one hasn't yet, 40 bucks, 40. Okay, BNB and then XRP, that is truly disappointing. I know, I can't. Songs with music like that, audio, whatever, I don't even know. I'm not an engineer here, okay. Yeah, XRP. Yeah, I have concerns, man. This thing hit an 886, rallied, and it's dumped, and it's now above support. 32.5 cents is extremely important on the daily. If you don't hold that 25 cents easily, you're holding. But I just wouldn't. I just have concerns, man. I mean, if Bitcoin can recover or something and whatever, then fine, good for XRP. It's holding support, but you just better be careful here, because if it doesn't hold this level that it's at right now, then XRP's value could lose a smooth 24 to 25% in a matter of days. Just be aware where we are. Understand 32.5 cents is everything on XRP, and if it doesn't hold, you're going to 25 cents, and that's 25% downside. That's it. You rejected the 200-week moving average. Ugh, disgusting. Oh, what was the other one? Matic. It was just kind of like one of those teams in college football that's never been number one in the country, right? And it like was in the top 4, top 5, and then now it's probably going to fall out real fast, like the week after it was number 1. Yeah, big bearish engulfing candle, tweezer top reversal at an inflection point on the daily. That's it. I mean, your target probably is 69 cents from here. Probably 69 to 63 cents. That's just, I mean, it's still fine. It's like BNB, where it's not too bad. I mean, it hasn't made its lowest lows of the year and stuff, but still, that's just not a good candle. I was waiting on the... Oh, Scarlet. I don't know. Did it even play? It's just like, okay, I'm going to wait a second before the TTS goes off, and... It didn't happen? Yeah, it didn't happen. It's bugging out. Why is the price $600 lower? Gap's at 11. I thought the gap was at, like, 9. But, yeah, you might be right. So just let me get through these weekly charts. So Matic and then Dogecoin that was kind of okay, and now it's still okay technically, right? I mean, above the 200-week moving average, above the weekly candle high close from February. It's actually not the worst thing in the world, but still a downtrend. Lower highs than the previous highs still. I mean, better than most things. It is. It's just far better than most cryptos right now, which is kind of hilarious. All right. Still got that harmonic and stuff on the daily. Yeah, you got like this bat. I wouldn't put any weight on this bat, but it's just interesting, right? From the low to the high, and 88% retrace is where you engulf bullishly. It just, again, I have no faith in any bullish argument in crypto right now. It's just, there isn't one anywhere else, but then you got Doge that might have one, and it's like when the macro is so bad, when Bitcoin certainly has no bullish argument. I don't know how you could be bullish on Doge or anything else. Are you? No. Thanks for the 690. The Verge coin contribution. Anyone remember that? That's an old fallen loser. But it's a $6.90 variation because they at one time briefly partnered up with Pornhub. That's not the case anymore. Pornhub does not take Verge coins. I don't even know if they really did. If they did, it was for 10 minutes, you know. Wraith Protocol, bro. Microsoft, man. And now you have all these other ones that'll be just like that. Next cycle they'll come around, people still request them. It's like, why, dude? They're dead. They're dead projects. They just haven't gone to zero, but they're pretty much zero anyway. Yeah, Verge seems so long ago, but at the same time, it feels just like yesterday. Okay. Shall we take a look at total market cap real quick? Just so you can see how screwed it is here.
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
Sam? Sam? Sam?
Okay, Sam. Here it is. Do you really think that total's gonna hold this temporary low that was put in on Black Saturday, June 18th of this year? Do you really think that's gonna hold? There's just nothing here till like $600 billion. So I'm just saying where you are right now, there's still a pretty 22 to 26% downside on total market cap. Respect the 886. My God. Little did we know, right? Okay, so way lower to go, and it's not even close. Now let's look at total 3, which I think I've had my eye on for a while now. This is the one that takes out all the noise and lets you really know how screwed this market is, because I think Bitcoin and Ethereum, two cryptos that are like the least likely to be outright scams.
Michi, finally crypto is interesting thanks to Sammy BF. Do you think PLSD will break out of its massive cup with Handelman once Pulse Bitcoin launches next week?
Bro, that one, how do we even know, man? Because it was doing fine before all the scams came out, and now it's just really hard to know. Okay. Yeah, the downside on this is 45%.
BTC 1 CME white price is $600 lower.
There it is.
Gaps at 11K.
There it is. Thank you. We'll look at Bitcoin futures right after this total 3. But you see the supports are broken. All the altcoins individually have broken supports. I'll scroll through them in a little bit. But you just got to know there's nothing here till $180 billion. That makes all the sense in the world, dude. $180 billion. You're at 316 right now. You cannot be born again on crypto total market cap. It's over, dude. It's over. You're about to see one of the biggest flushes of the year. It will be equivalent to the crash from 650 to 420. It will be that violent, that disgusting. So stick around if you want to see carnage in the coming weeks. That seems very likely where you are right now. You're in the danger crash zone as I'm speaking to you. You're not above it, man. You're not just like holding it. It's over, dude. Months went by. 5 months went by. Now it's over. Consolidation's done. Now we're beginning the impulse phase, it seems. For massive downside, like you saw on CRO, like you saw on FTT. When these levels don't hold, it goes straight to the next level. Well, now we have a collective. This is all the S coins together, all the BE babies together. Okay, it's easy to know what happened to FTX. They started a crypto exchange, and then they collateralized their own coin, and then they borrowed money, lots of money, and then they would give the people that were letting them borrow it their FTX tokens, so they were taking in millions of dollars and exchanging it with a scam. Pretty much. And now there's just so many layers to this. It's legit gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a crazy popular movie, assuming they don't put the woke trash writers in charge. My God, just let a regular normal person who wrote movies from, I don't know, any time before 2016, let someone write the book or write the show, be a showrunner, a movie runner. let them in charge because they'll ruin it if they don't. But I'm saying it'll be a great classic movie soon, assuming the correct writer gets put in charge. Okay, so that's it, man. That's it. Now you have all this contagion because now it's like many other different exchanges. They had their reserves in FTX, so you know, the FTX was acting as a custodian for all these smaller exchanges. Yeah, exposure to a lot of people. All right, let's look at Bitcoin futures real quick. Why not? Bitcoin futures, you've broken supports. Of course, that already happened. You had filled a gap at around 18K, and now there's another open gap at $11,000. That's right, 11K. That seems most likely where you're going, no matter what. I think that's the target. I don't think these peaks are going to act as like good supports. I think you're going to fill that gap. I think you're going to go test 11.6. That's the spot price target. And if you want to see where another level might be, it's 10K. 10K to 11.6. Like a $1,600 range target area from where we are right now. That is where we're headed most likely. Okay. And that's it, man. You just be patient. It's not maybe not gonna happen overnight, but in situations like this, and these things happen where it does go down in a night, in a day, right? So, yep, there it is. And this price, 15,680, where spot price is at 16,200. Yes, there's a massive disparity in price. There really is. And this is Bitcoin futures is probably more indicative of reality than spot price right now. I'm just saying. Because, I mean, this isn't even going to matter to me. 11.6 to 10K, where you're headed right now based on technicals. All right. Did you really want to see loop ring? Okay. All right. Sol is at its lows of the day. Soon to be taking out its lows of the whole crash, and it's going again to zero. Well, if not zero, it's close. It's gonna go as low as Luna pretty much went, okay? It's gonna go as low as pretty much BitConnect went. So that 1282 on Sol and falling. Maybe I'll have a little alert set up when we breach that low from a few days ago. We'll hear the beep. FTX token, FTX scam, about to make fresh lows since it was exposed as a scam. Crypto.com caught a little 10% rally off its lows, but remember it was down 50% yesterday. Rallied 10%, so down 40% from yesterday still. But now it's down 45% because the red candle that's just come in. So this is gonna be confirmed as a scam. You just wait. The lower this price goes, the higher the probability is they get exposed as a scam and they halt withdrawals and you can't take your money out and you're screwed. Just wait. Oh, you want to know? I mean, KuCoin, the KuCoin chart, KCS token. Another one that's in trouble. Like it flash crashed. It legitimately flash crashed yesterday. And want to know like where it's probably going from here? Here it is, man. Here's your daily chart on KCS KuCoin token. Yeah, like we can't break $10, $9.50, $10. Fails and fails. All right. Obviously, it's an M shape. You've already hit the 1618. From the low to high, it's over. You exceeded it, hit it. You reacted. Wow. But I think you're going to $5. And when you don't hold $5, okay, $4.20. But after $4.20, another massive markdown. You're destroyed. Right? So you can see why $5 is the target. Straight up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. The fact that it didn't hit it and just rallied. Okay, so that means where KuCoin is right now, there's still a good 30% downside. Then if that support doesn't hold, then you have 44% downside. If that support doesn't hold, then you have another 65% downside. That's where you're going. This thing's going for a full reset. This is going to go to an 886 down here from the low to the highest high, 886, which is way lower, like 250. So this thing's going to lose so much more value if it just does a full reset. Like this historical M shapes, bubble pop goes to 886, 95% retrace. It's got so much further to fall. That's it. Get wrecked, KuCoin. Alright, man. Everything's going to catch up with you. Listing all these joke coins. Who knows what's going on under the hood of any of these? How can you trust any at this point, based on what's happened? There's not much they can say to make you trust them anymore. Now let's go to another joke. Yeah, this is screwed. This is massively screwed here.
I wonder if Coinbase stock is the real winner in all this. All institutions basically go through them with everything. The only major exchange left.
Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Since it's US based, you know Brian Armstrong, like, he's in the US. You know, he's got a lot to lose, so I guess maybe we'll see, though. You just don't know, man. Hard to trust anybody, but I guess Coinbase, because of very small different reasons. But yeah, so this is your loop ring. Just rejected the 200 moving average this month. You know, like last week, just ran up, scammed out. That's a bull trap and dumping. Now you're just sitting at this zone of inflection. If 21 cents doesn't hold, then you go to 17 cents. 17 cents doesn't hold, you go to 12 cents and whatever. So you're just in that. The bubble popped and you're bouncing very slightly off of supports for now. So there's not like insane downside potential quite yet on this one, because it's just now finally hitting the lows. I think it's going to go to 17.7 cents. It hasn't touched that yet. I think it will. So that means like where this is right now, you still have, it doesn't even look like it's real, but you still have a good percentage-wise. You still have 26% downside on this asset, even though it doesn't look like it. Yeah, 25% downside on loop ring. Starscream, thanks, dude. Mexican Aussie. Now let's go to Pulse Malone Dogechain coin. Okay. Uniswap. Again, I don't think this is a cut with handle, man. It's just not. It's not a cut with handle. Like normally your handles, you want your handles to be like high and tight. This is really not high and tight. It's really steep move down. And now I think you're approaching 450. I think you'll see 450 probably at this point with the macro being so bad. That little supply line that was broke didn't do anything besides bearish engulfing. So I wouldn't call this a cut with handle right now, man. I would just be really careful on anything out there in crypto that's like in this little world where, hey, something's about to launch, dude, but we're in like the worst market conditions since Mount effing Gox. I mean, this is substantially worse than what we saw in 2018. 2018, yeah, BitConnect, okay. Oh, like now, everything was a joke, VC money. This is far worse than 2018. This is the worst thing since Mount Gox, hands down. What's up, Nightbot Rex? Dang, dude, what's up with all the sunglasses? That's a lot of them, man. Reminds me of that one gif where the guy keeps taking his sunglasses off.
ELSD must be viewing log to show reality.
Oh, yeah. Again, still above supports for now. I mean, if it continues its trend, then that area probably holds. You can't like be mad at me for being skeptical about everything that's crypto outside of Bitcoin right now. But yeah, for now, performing wonderfully compared to everything else out there. Okay, that's fine. And if you hold 450, 480, you're fine. But I'm just saying you're soon approaching those key levels, and if they break, it's good night for Pulse Dogechain coin. But yes, if you keep it going, fine. Okay, I'm not here being like it's going to 191 because it hasn't breached the next supports. Once it does that, then we'll talk. You know the target below 450 is 190 to $2, but you haven't broken it yet. So, okay. My issue is many of these altcoins that we haven't looked at on stream today have broken supports, and it's confirmed, and there's no arguing about it. It happened. And now there's only 25 to 40% downside on them right now, okay? Ooh, it's cold, man. really, really, really cold, man. Do you not hear how freaking crypto winter it is right now? All right.
Whoever led Absolute Poker, Ultimate Bet, Democrat-loving scammer Dan Friedberg into crypto should hang. We need fit a proper person regulation, and those sponsored YouTube channels need shutting down.
That'd be a good start. Yeah, anyone who shilled any of these exchange tokens, they like received money to promote these scams. Yeah, there should be consequences. Right? And the reason why is because like there are many people that were influencers that didn't accept an effing dime from any of them and knew this could happen, and it wasn't worth it for their careers, for the people that watch them and listen. Hello? That is why those people should face consequences, and it shouldn't just be like, meh, no big deal, whatever. So, you know, that's real, dude. We're all free to make the decisions we want to make. We're all free to accept money from an entity to promote it or not. And they chose. They made their choice, and the chicken's coming home to roost? Well, in a just world, yes. But in this world, clown world, no way. No way anyone paying for any of this stuff, man. Sorry. They'll sweep it under the rug. They'll say, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, as they're wiping their tears with the tens of thousands of dollars they received from these scams. Yeah, okay. Well, it's like I don't even do like collabs with people. It's just like, oh God, you were even connected to that person. Indirectly, you were connected to FTX by just having someone on your stream that was connected to FTX. I don't even want that. I'm like, crypto, let's collab, bro. I'm like, nah, I'm just not. I like y'all. I'll like collab with y'all every day, only on this stream, pretty much. So, anyway, that's your. Let's get off this and go. Was there another request actually? I don't think so. I think that was like the last request. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so do you want to look at some of these individual jokes? How about Cardano? Dude, Cardano's only down 0.4% today. Is this a bull run? No, this is the worst thing that you could ever do here. I mean, like, look, you made a lower high, you broke all the key supports from history from 2018, and now look what you've done. You like ran up, and on that dead cat bounce day, you just rejected the last part, and now you're selling off. And it's just you were staring into the abyss, the crypto abyss on Cardano. It targets 12 cents, 15 cents if I'm being polite, and I think that's a joke, dude. I don't think this thing stops. I think when it's all said and done, this thing goes to 10 cents. 10 cents. That means I got 66% downside. Not, I mean, it had that much and not anymore. Well, it's about 66% downside still from here. Okay? Massive downside on Cardano. There's another. Like, look, Algo's done for, dude. Algo, I pinged patrons earlier. You have to know. Are you ready for Algo to be at 16 cents? You should be ready. It's coming, most likely. Extremely high probability. This is it. That was the support. It had been holding all summer, and now you've broken it. Yep, 27, 28 cents if you're not. So that means, what is this asset? Where it is right now. How about where it was before the weekly close and the daily close? You had 38% downside on this asset. That's how much downside. All support's broken. It's over for Algo. I don't care. But dude, my yield, okay, is the yield gonna outrun the losses you're about to ensue? Nope, it's not. You have locked up Atom. This is why yield farming doesn't work, because you're locked up and you're not thinking about, well, the bubbles always pop in this market. So, but dude, it's like 2 years out, man, and we're 2 years out. So by the time, like, hey, man, I got another couple months before I can unstake. Well, by then, it's going to be too late. Everything's going to be close to zero. Everything's going to be down 40% from now in 2 months. Look, dude, Beanie Baby's on the way up. Beanie Baby's on the way down. That's definitely been a motto. You know it. And how much crap did I take for that? I mean, like on the way up, I'd be calling them Beanie Babies on the way. People just say, you don't get it, man. You don't get it. This guy's a clown, man. Clown, dude. Because the things are just going parabolic. And it's like, these are still jokes and scams for the most part. They don't do anything. They're just in an uptrend right now. Momo-driven asset class. Okay, we've been live now for about an hour. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button and bell sub. Thanks for being here on this weekly candle close. The crypto winter, I believe, is here. There's 1,050 of y'all, and you could be watching anyone, so I appreciate it. We're just trying to keep you updated on where all these assets are. Also covering the live dumps on some coins, SRM, FTX, known scams, SOL, known scam, CRO, unconfirmed scam, but we all know it's a scam, okay? Matt Damon, $700 million on naming rights for LA Stadium. It's a scam. All the money that they got from you went to marketing. It went to nothing else, okay? Nothing else but to get more people in the Ponzi before it inevitably busted. And we're in the bubble bust now. The bubble busted. Now we're in the worst parts of the bubble popping, the end. What's up, Winter Snowflake? Maker can make you homeless. If you give it enough time, Maker will make you more homeless. You'll see. And another weird thing, right? Like one of the Maker co-founders, you know, like found dead, washed up on the shore, and he had this crazy tweet about FTX and like the government and like a like a sex sting operation. I don't even know, man. It's so trippy. It's like the makings of an effing amazing movie. Like it really, what is it? Fiction is stranger. No, what is it? Reality is stranger than fiction or something? My God. I think that's real life now, man. You couldn't even have made this up in a movie because no one has. All right, FTX, fresh lows. Dump this to zero. It is $1.41.5. Far too expensive. Bitcoin 60-minute candle just closed. Oh, it closed above 16.2, bro. 16.2 was some sort of joke over. It was nothing. It's a joke, dude. Don't worry about it. Truth is stranger than fiction in this current reality we are living. Okay, so Maker, I think that he requested, and I'll show you how homeless you will be in time if you're patient. After the confirmed breakdown, I mean, you're already, so it's a 664 right now. You still have another massive percentage downside. It was at like 712 when we looked at it last on stream or for my patrons. You still have a good 55% downside from here. This is it, man. This support's not going to hold. It's a joke. You've already confirmed distribution. You already rejected the 200-day moving average. You have fallen below 788, which was everything on this chart, everything, until $300. I think it is extremely high probability this thing goes to $300 again. Maker. You go from $664 to $300, you lose 55% of your value. That's on the table right now as I'm speaking to you. Okay, that's it. Sorry, man. I mean, we've already got this plotted. We've known the levels, and unfortunately, when you know the levels and you have it already plotted out, it doesn't take too long to analyze these things, right? Straight up, straight down, between 300 and 762, and you're going to 300.
Thank you, sir, for the education.
What's up, Zabugs? How you doing, man? Thanks for the bugs, dude.
Sam? Is that a joke?
Thanks, dude. Telling you there's a chance. No, I'm telling you there's a fruit fly's chance.
Largest weekly volume in Coinbase history on BTC.
Is it true, Rush, man? Is that true? Why don't I must have turned my volume off here? Yeah, okay. Is that the real life? Is that real life? You're right. It is the highest volumes. Nah, I don't know about that though. I see a volume here. I see a volume candle back here. March 14th, when Bitcoin bottomed out at 38.50 and went to 65K from there. So is that real? Because I'm looking at it, and then even still, it looks like the third highest volume candle ever. There was another time in 2015 where it saw way higher. So if I'm just looking at the bars of volume, it's the third largest on this chart on Coinbase. Oh, this is KuCoin. Why am I on KuCoin right now? What happened? It replaced my Coinbase chart on my watch list. Unreal. Hold on. What the? Dude, how long has this been going on? Bro. Dude, know what? Something's bugged here, okay? I knew I was getting gaslit. Okay, I swear to gosh, let me show you. I'm just gonna like... I gotta show... This is insane. It says in the top left, Bitcoin to the US dollar, KuCoin chart. But then it is the Coinbase chart. Anyone ever had this bug before? This is the same as country music playing randomly. There's not much difference. I'm just saying it's weird as... Oh my god, I can't do it right now. Yeah, my Windows, like, the Alt-Shift-D... No, Alt-Control-Shift or whatever for print screen doesn't work on Windows anymore. It, like, broke. Every time I try to use it, Alt-Shift... whatever, it doesn't work anymore. Alright, so... I'm not kidding, though. I swear. I swear it says this. Okay, I'm just gonna like video this. Look, it says KuCoin right there. And then look, down here. It says Coinbase. What the... Now I have evidence. Alright, so again, third largest volume. Rush, you got something to say about that, man? I mean, I'm not trying to like tell you you're wrong. I'm just looking at it and I'm like, what do you think about that, Rush? Do you have a response? Control print screen. I do that. That's not what I want though. I like Control Shift S. And that's save. Control Shift S is for print screens? No, it's not. The one I use is where you can crop anything you want on any screen. It's really nice, but it doesn't work anymore. It's broken. Anyway, okay. So, sorry. A lot of distractions here. Let's see. So we could move on to just your individual assets that are royally screwed. We could go to basic attention token. You know, a legacy coin that is screwed. It's broken its supports easily, without a doubt. 29 cents was the support. That was the key level. You're now at 21.7 cents. And if you're below that level, then history tells us most likely 11 to 14.5 cents. It's been this way forever. We've had this plotted. And yeah, so a lot more downside on basic attention token. All right, 30% roughly from here. So you got like 34 to 50% downside on BAT. Poor Bitcoin Cash was looking okay and not anymore. Now Bitcoin Cash is so screwed. In my opinion, if you're below 105, yep, 105, 107, from where it is right now, Bitcoin Cash still has another 25% downside. Yep, that's it. 25% downside, chat. Are you ready? Are you ready? Windows Shift S. Windows Shift S. Doesn't work. Okay. What about block? You remember block to USDT? Metaverse, bro. Price discovery, man. Well, not really. I guess you go to 2.3 of a penny. You are now at 2.1 of 1 penny. So that means you still have, what, 90-something% downside? You're like 90% downside, 88% downside from here. You get that? That's like where it listed. It got opened on KuCoin, October 2021. Yup. 90% downside on block. Okay, what about Dash that had a chance and then it just put another lower high? Yeah, well, it's at its support, okay? It's sitting at $31. If $31 doesn't hold, well, you won't even believe it. You will not believe. I mean, at least on the KuCoin chart, and I might need to find another one, but on the KuCoin chart, below $31 equals 19 cents. Unfathomable downside on this chart, which again, I don't think this is showing all the data at all. But this does go to December 2017, but still, one thing you do know is the March 2020 low has been tested officially a couple days ago, and now you're just getting close to testing it again. And when this breaks, it's just bye-bye Dash, man. Bye. But bro, what about Digibyte coin? Because Digibyte was going to change the world. No, in fact, Digibyte coin has done the most bearish thing you could ever do in human history of a chart. This one had such a well-defined inflection zone that goes back to September and July of 2017. Well, guess what you've just done? Not only did you just break below those levels, you are now so strongly reconfirming those levels as a valid resistance again. 72 hours of that, and now you're rolling over. And you get how there's nothing here, Larry. I think the long-term target on DGB from where you are right now is 1.6 tenths of 1 cent. So the downside potential on DGB from where it is right now, you still have another 74% downside. Do you kind of get how total 3 could easily go down 45%, no questions asked, by looking at a couple of these or a few of these coins? Do you get it now? Why that's very practical and reasonable? Okay, dude. I feel like I'm playing Assassin's Creed right now. But I'm not, dude. I'm like in the blizzard, the crypto blizzard, bro. I mean, this is like perfect, dude. Perfect, like 75% downside potential. It's beautiful. I can't wait. I'm excited about it losing 75% of its value from here. Let me make it perfect. There, it's like a candle open close from February 2014, its inception, and then a back test. That is the target, man, and there's no question about it. That's it though, right? I mean, no more coins are gonna get destroyed anymore, are they? I'm sorry, you're wrong. You've got one that is flirting with disaster. 553 has been a long-term target on DOT forever, even as far back as June, but we could never get there. But now we are there, and you're about to break that resistance support. And if you do, I think in time you will see $3.59, a bullish butterfly max criteria 1618. The D point takes you. It's perfect. TA Tetris down here. It's legit perfect. Okay. Is that it? Was that the last one, chat? No, Engine Coin, it's awful. Engine Coin below 33 cents equals 23 cents. Well, you've got a good start. Since we measured this, you've got another, I mean, from yesterday before the dump today, well, it's already down 2.4% today. You've got another 24% downside on Engine, and that's being conservative. I think eventually 11 cents would be happening on Engine Coin. 11 cents, maybe 12. All right. And you look at Cody. Dude, Cody is so screwed. Oh my God, it's awful. It's so bad. It was already down like 10% yesterday. This thing, well, from yesterday, before it dumped, it had 50% downside. Now it only has 40% downside because it lost 10% yesterday. This thing will not stop till 3.87 cents. That's Cody's initial target, and it's probably a joke. You're probably eventually going to see 2.5 cents on COTI coin. Yeah. So hopefully that, I mean, it's not even my opinion. It's just technicals. This is all technical. Just, What about...
Mitch Morn, can you please explain how Dolifia is defying TARN? Talk about scam of scams. 3D is so overbought and price is rising on negative volume. Cheers, Kang.
We can look at YFI. Yeah, quite anomalous. I would say how? It just, people are buying, more buyers than sellers on the chart. It happens, and it's Chinese to boot, so it's probably communist Chinese money. Who knows, man? You really don't ever know, but I would just draw that conclusion. Inverse of Tron and Neo, though, that are also communist Chinese jokes. So, yeah, you want your Wi-Fi? Here it is. It's insane. It really is insane. Like just doing what all the others didn't do. Like hits support, falls below it, pulls a Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi did the same thing recently and then just dumped. And this one held and rallied. So you're at your highest level since July 30th. And I think the top is 2570 to 2760. Like that's the top of the zone. You're not quite there yet. So there might be a little bit more upside on this. But at the same time, at any time, it just starts dumping and goes back. You're in between two massive levels, right? So it's either $1,000 or 2,600. If you're at 2,065, good luck trying to figure out which one. If it's going to go to 1,100 first, or 1,000 first, or 2,600.
0.013666131 ETH.
Oh, thank you so much, Anonymous, for the Ethereum contribution. 1643. Ugh. So cold, man. Freezing. I wonder if I still have a fire, you know. I don't think I do. I used to have a fire. Try to warm up, man. Too good to be true. Imagine me being able to conjure a fire right now, you know. None of my stream deck works either, so that's like really killed it. Dang, man. What are you gonna do? Oh wait, there's a little bit of fire, but it's pixelated fire, and it's not the fire I was talking about. Okay. Ooh, it's warm though. Feels good. Ow, it's getting a little hot. Okay. So Wi-Fi, I mean, there you got levels. It held, confirmed like a higher level. A lot were trying to do this, but they all just collapsed, and this one just kept going up. So it's, you know, not all S-Quins, Beanie Baby scams created equal. Okay, so that was it there, right? That was okay. So we can get back to like. VeChain has unlimited downside virtually. Unlimited, chat. Unlimited downside. VeChain doing things in a very, very bearish way. I'm talking that Moonboy retired way up here somewhere. There's a reason why Vet Moonboy retired. Because I guess he knew how much lower we were going in time. The downside potential where you are right now. You're already down 2.66 on the new week. From where you are right now, there is still a minimum of 52% downside, but I'm thinking eventually you have 67% downside. The technical damage, it's done. You've confirmed a bearish breakdown on the daily and the weekly, and there's just so much room to fall. You rejected the 200-day moving average. You confirmed another lower high. Get ready for 0.6 of 1 cent VeChain. Oh, Royal Cabin, there are no bots here, dude. So, I don't even know what you're talking about. If you're not a bot, type 1 in the chat. If you're not a bot. So you've got a lot of non-bots in here. Lots of not bots, but it seems like there might be a couple because they posted 2. Yep. So get wrecked, Cynic. Yep, this is fine. Definitely fine, dude. It's fire, brimstone while a blizzard's happening. A song of ice and fire. Crypto version, yeah. Do you think that's it, man? You think those are the only cryptos that are not going to lose their souls soon? You're sadly mistaken if you think that was it. It's everything, man. Just about everything. Few anomalies, but everything else. You pick an S-Coin. I'll show you an S-Coin that's broken key supports. How about K, and C that we knew how much lower this is going. This thing broke 69 cents. We knew 36 cents to 31 cents. Well, you're on the way. You're not even there yet. You'll be there soon, though, okay? You will be here soon where KNC, Kyber Network, loses another 34 to 44% of its value from right here. Jonathan Keating must be high on some drugs, because that's literally wrong. Literally wrong. Probably the dumbest thing said in chat today. How you know if they're bots? People are positively speaking about crypto outside of Bitcoin right now. That's how you know they're bots. Yep. So Kyber, so royally screwed, it should wear a crown. Or a clown crown, whatever. What about Chainlink? Chainlink $1.50 soon, chat. This one's not broken its supports yet, though, okay? But hear me out. I'm just thinking if Bitcoin's going to 11K, if all these altcoins got 40 to 70% downside on them, I think Chainlink will soon be testing $5. When $5 breaks, that's when you go to 150. You go from $5 to 150 very, very fast. That means you have 70% downside on Chainlink if it breaks $5. So one of the rare ones that's not formally broken support yet, but it has triple topped, bearish rectangle. The measured move of the rectangle takes you to 152. Size of the bearish consolidation structure, if you ever broke downward, you'd have a target of 150, 160. Royal Calvin, yeah, maybe, dude. Yeah. Well, the more third world internet penetration we receive, the more scammers we will get, the more bots, the more people trying to take your money. Because there's no extradition there, so okay. What do you think? Giving the third world the internet, it was just going to be like, oh, they're now everyone's so into e-learning. They're watching this stream, right? They're trying to learn about, no, it's just more like, how do we scam rich Westerners? Well, you know what? Let's make it into a science. Let's take it to Heisenberg levels in the third world, trying to scam Westerners instead of utilizing time, effort, energy on inventing something that would help mankind. Nah, no way. Why would we do that? Stupid rich Westerners will do that for us. Okay, let's just scam everybody. That's what happens. Yep. Collectively, that is what happens. Yes, there are individuals in Nigeria that are using the internet to try to learn, invest in themselves, but it's very rare, and it's compared to how many are not doing that. Or it's not just Nigeria, man. That's just like the one that we know, because you've got like the crazy mafia that's worldwide and stuff there. I'm talking about it's everywhere where there's no U.S. extradition. Okay, a lot of South America. Just like everywhere, man. Belarus, whatever. Everywhere in the world, man. People scamming. But then you got the biggest scammer of them all. He was, right? Scam, bankrupt, fraud. Of course, Key. Of course, Kai, Key. All right, Link, done for. Screwed. What about others, man? Is that it? Surely there's no more altcoins that couldn't go to 40 to 70% down, right? Right, Anakin? No, man. Sadly, there are more. And you wouldn't believe them. What is history to USD? Dude, Storage Coin's ticker now says history to USD. I swear to God. What is that? Obviously a failed harmonic in bullish conditions. This would have outperformed. In a bearish market, underperformance, collapse. So you are now staring at Storage that stop loss is triggered, whatever. You would, if you were trying to take a chance, you're out like just below D. Now Storage or history, that's so, dude, let me just pull it out. Okay, let me show you real quick. Do you see that? It's right there. Just want to prove it. With evidence, video evidence, right? History to USD. The first day I've ever seen it do that. It'd be like that. I guess There's foreshadowing going on if I've ever seen any. Well, history's about to go even further back in time. We're below 28 cents, where you are right now, where you're about to break right now. Below this support, the only target that makes any sense is 56% down from here. When you lose 28, you go to 12. And it'll be fast, and no one's going to care. Look, man, there were M-shade arguments that developed over the course of 5 months. We knew the bear market was real, it was there. And we knew these things might be susceptible to fail, but they were starting to react to the 886, and then all the house of cards comes falling down with the exchanges, and that's enough of a catalyst to make everything collapse. So again, collapse is imminent on storage. There's no way the support holds this time. And I'm telling you, 12-cent target. But dude, that's it, right? How about Tron? Tron a joke. Tron a communist Chinese scam. You'll find out. It's just, he somehow survived. Oh, well, my God, we're almost there. Dang, I didn't check up on how bad Tron was. Tron got obliterated. Yeah, Tron was down 8%. Okay, so the target's almost there. But the problem is, the problem with Tron, chat, is you've just pretty much hit a target, but there's a target below it that's so bad. It's like storage, where I think if Tron doesn't hold 5 cents, it loses 50% of its value very fast. Very, very fast. Below 5 cents is 2.5, 2.6 cents, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think Tron's screwed. I think it's got 50% downside. Wow. Big one just hanging out at 16,200. Let's take a look at all the scams, the scam chart, right? We have a scam quad screen. Bitcoin's there just so you can see the macro, right, itself, and then the scams are surrounding it. FTT, SOL, CRO, all scams. 2 verified, 1 not quite verified, but just give it a few days. When the withdrawals halt, then it will be confirmed and verified as a scam. It is only definitely unofficially a scam at this current time. I'd be really careful with KuCoin too, because its downside is almost unlimited, and you just never know what's going to happen to an exchange when it has so much technical downside. Bro, that's it, right? No more scams. No more crypto scams gonna dump, dude. Right? Everything's fine. You have problems, man. I mean, I have a big issue with Monero. I get it. Monero, I think, has one of the strongest it's like the strongest use case that exists in crypto outside of Bitcoin is Monero, based on what it is and what it does. You have to understand how bad this is. Like, the damage now that's done. Like, this is the worst thing that could have ever happened to Monero. It was okay, but dude, the fact that you look at the 200-day moving average, you just rejected it. You just rejected the inflection point that goes back to September of 2017. You're below that, and you've dumped massively to go test a level from 2019. That top from 2019. Once this breaks, it's not going to do what it did in June. It's going to go far lower. When this thing breaks this 121 support, Monero goes down to a minimum, I think, 50% downside to $60. But when you talk about swing lows, Monero has another total 66% downside on it. Just know where you are. Know where 121 equals royally screwed, losing 40 to 66% of its value very fast soon. Okay? Please understand that. Even Monero. Does anyone have an update, man? Because like authorities are saying that scam bankrupt fraud, he's being monitored in the Bahamas, but then there was all that speculation that he had taken a private jet to Buenos Aires, and what's going on with that, man? No, it doesn't seem like there's ever any like concrete evidence of what's really happening right now. Anyone got anything to say about that? As we watch all these cryptos on the verge of collapse with a capital C. You know what? All caps on collapse. He did get arrested. I don't know. Would a mod, a wrench say something about that? Bitcoin 16,166. Falling below 16.2 now. He did get detained. Jet was false. Thank you. Sorry, man. I've been trying a little bit to enjoy my weekend, you know. Okay, Bitcoin's beginning its descent once more. So is CRO. So is Sol. FTX soon too. All cryptos beginning to flush a little bit on the new day, the new week. He's being held in the Bahamas. Fantastic. Imagine thinking that overweight fat beta would get away. Good. He deserves everything that he's got coming to him. Everything. Yeah, the COVID crash 886 is 8384, but the problem, Jay, is the 886 is confluent with legitimately nothing. No supports looking left. That's why I'm saying, like, I think $60 to $40 on Monero. Get a barrel. Yeah, he might be just the fall guy for this whole like World Economic Forum thing, where, you know, let's do something so egregious that it's the excuse the government needs to destroy crypto and usher a central bank digital currency to where like no one can legally do stuff. And you know, I mean, the way things have gone with elections and how sketchy. Oh, it takes us weeks to count votes, and oh my God, the whole COVID thing, the media. Like I just, it's hard to trust anything anymore, man. Like the environment makes you holds you into becoming a skeptic and a conspiracy theorist, quote unquote. But all the conspiracies are coming to be true. There's like evidence, and it's just like weird, man. This timeline sucks, dude. It really does. If we draw a harmonic on the like a crab pattern on Monero, still don't think it even takes us down there. Oh, it does. It's so beautiful. Wow. If we draw a crab pattern on Monero from here, look at this. Pretty nice. Gets you in that zone, that deep zone. PCZ officially $50. Good rounded number. Boy, did I call it or what? George Orwell. Yeah, let's get George Orwell on the show to talk about it, right? Unbelievable. There's like a bunch of false flags and gaslighting and controlled opposition. Just screw all that, man. It's like, yeah, this is the charts, but dude, it's just getting so bad. It's like, Scar, you're 100% right. You think that was it though? You think Monero's the only one? Nah, man, we got problems, dude. We got major problems on Zcash. Well, Zcash hit its support. It crashed. It actually hit an inflection point. But if things get bad and it breaks 34, then it goes to 26.
At what point do we start considering this as the top of the entire cycle? From Bitcoin's genesis, the double top is different to all the other tops. Is it even possible?
You never know about that, man. I think until Bitcoin starts taking out its COVID crash lows, I don't think we can make that argument. Because anytime Bitcoin globally bottoms above $3,850, $3,850, it's just another long-term higher low. So I think that question should be asked when we start approaching that level, if we do ever, which it would be so bad if we are. But I don't think we ask those questions until we get closer to that mark, all right? It's like when we start breaking 10K, we start free falling way below that, that's when we would probably ask that question. Not yet. Too early. Too many supports above us until we ask. Okay. Here it is. Bitcoin 16,120 and falling. You got CRO over here, Matt Damon scam. How you doing over there?
Matt Damon.
You got Matt Damon. You got
Sam.
Okay. This is, I mean, anything below 140 equals the lowest low of the entire scam scam market, right? Because it's not even a bear market. It's just a scam market now. I don't even understand how it's 140. It should be 0. Literally 0. Way lower. Now you got Solana, a confirmed scam, and that's all it is. $5 is a target, but that to me seems $5 too expensive. That is the target. But here we are at 1260 and falling. We'll soon be taking out the lows from the 9th. It is the 13th today. 11.90 after 11.90, $5, 0. Or it's like $2, then $1, whatever. If it's a scam and you have technical supports, I'd say those are jokes anyway. So yeah, economy equals enronomy. What I think is the greatest injustice to words is to be calling crypto an actual industry. This is not an industry. Okay, what is definitively an industry? It is like a branch or arm of an economy that produces things. Crypto is not an industry because it doesn't do anything. There is no production. Bitcoin was always a store of value. That's all it is and all it will be, pretty much. Not ever going to be a world reserve currency or anything like that. I'm just saying this is not an industry. This is a crypto space. The space is it's crypto space. It's not crypto industry. So please, if you say that, it's cringy. Don't say it, okay? Gambling's an industry. Yeah, but the problem is, like, it's okay. Binance is the casino, right? Well, here are all these other casinos, Hypersonic. If this is your argument, all these casinos are not industries because they're just stealing people's money. They're just acting like they're the casino, and instead of them giving the money back when they lose, they just say, "No, we're taking all of it," or "Oh, we just made wrong decisions." So again, I get your point, but in this current state, even your metaphor doesn't work, right? Not even a casino. They're just scams. All right, look at this, dude. Fresh lows on our scams. Bitcoin, unfortunately, in that category as well. But dude, is that it, man? Truly and surely, there are no more coins out there that have tremendous, unbelievable downside on them, right, Anakin? Right? Wrong. You are. Let's look at one real quick. Let's look at another one.
TNX for brutal truth.
So Henry T. Thanks for the 15. Well, dude, I'll just tell you. I mean, like, these are truths that are spoken on the way up and down, and whatever. Beanie Baby on the way up, Beanie Baby on the way down. They didn't have an intrinsic value on the way up. They don't have intrinsic value on the way down. So there is 69 to 70% downside on FTM where it is right now. Okay, it is breaking. It broke formal supports, if you want to call them that, yesterday, 2 days ago, and there is nothing to do on this asset but to wait for it to achieve 5 cents, maybe even 4.5 cents. 1 nickel will soon pay for 1 coin of FTM if you're patient. It's 17 cents though, man. That is crazy. Nah, man. It'll be even crazier when it gets to the level that makes the only sense from here, okay? This is fine meme intensifies. Indeed. How did the technicals play out exactly right if it was a scam? Dude, again, we know what the crypto market is. And in fact, here, it's really just looked at a speculative asset class and it's a financial instrument to potentially make money or lose money. So we look at them as candles, red candles, green candles. When you look at a chart, you can identify the psychology of buyers and sellers. When you find certain things on chart, even scams like this, when there's enough liquidity, you can trade it. But you understand what's happened to the liquidity of all crypto and all stock, everything really. It's been drained out. Trillions of dollars been drained out of the system, or hundreds of billions been drained out of all these markets. since the top. So the less liquidity, the harder it is to trade.
Bybit and compare the chart to Solidus Binance. Bybit's showing in the future.
I don't know, Anonymous. We can look at it. Thank you, dude. So, again, just saying, yeah, we identified harmonics just recently. But we knew the trend. We knew how bad the sentiment was. The whole macro was awful. You can identify the harmonics, still be really cautious, reluctant, know the trend you're in, so it's not going to be as reliable and might underperform. Well, those happened. They reacted 886s, they made lower highs, and they collapsed. Thanks, FTT. But on the way up, when the trend was your friend, bullish patterns and bullish trends are oftentimes reliable, and if they're reliable, they can oftentimes outperform. Well, the trend reversed. If you forgot, a year ago, it's bearish market now. It's been that way. Okay, let's go back to Sol. They just made, wow, just new lows on the day. Bottom left right here. When you hear the beat, it'll be fresh lows of the entire scam exposure. CRO about to make fresh scam lows too. He said sold to US dollar tether on the what exchange? Bybit. Okay, Bybit. It's got to be without tether, right? Dude, who looks at Bybit, man? Wait, scroll way down. All right, it's a perpetual contract. I don't even see it. It's not that, right? It's got to be a perp, man. I don't know what you want me to look at here. I'm not finding the one you're talking about. Bybit showing the future. What the future? They're the same price, man. I don't get you. Yeah, it's USDT.P, but I mean, like, I don't see what he's talking about. Yeah, there's a support that was broken. The only support on this chart from July, and it's over. I mean, like, what? At least on the other, we have, you know, data. I appreciate the contribution. I just don't really know what you were going for here. There's no more data on this, so. Bybit futures. $12.15 falling. Bitcoin's falling. 16,000. We're about to break below 16K, chat. CRO's about to make fresh scam exposure lows. Well, it hadn't been confirmed as a scam, but we know where this is going way lower. Well, we know it hit a support. Like, it did exactly what it's supposed to. Like, if you scroll and look left, it hit a support from 2020 or whatever. Yeah, I can't really do anything with this request that you said because it's not what I can do. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, dude. You want to see the supports on the big screen for the scam. The biggest scam possibly in human history. Let's just look at FTT token on this screen for a second. And you understand you broke the supports, right? The all-time low, March 2020 at 180. And below that, there's a scam wick, okay? It went down to 50 cents. That's where you're headed. You're headed to that. There's fresh lows on CRO. Let us go. So you can see. Wrong chart. Let's try to find the other one. Can't remember which one I was using. CRO's down 14% on the day. Oh, what a scam. Here it is. Yeah. You're going to 5.4 cents. And when you break 5.4 cents, I don't know, man. It's just like done. It's like, yeah, 5 cents and then 0 after that. I mean, this is where it's going. It's over. The party's over for all these losers, exchanges, spending hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing. They took your money and then they just put it into marketing and nothing else. Well, they took a lot of it for themselves, for their yachts and their mansions and their own net worth and their egos, right? But then the rest was all spent on marketing. But there was nothing put into anything else, really. So maybe trying to make the scam that you were using more user-friendly, you know? I guess that'd be it. But here you are, you know, just done for, dude. They're massive Ponzi's, dude. They're huge scams. All right, here's your Sol. There's Sol, 1244 and falling. We're so close. Bitcoin, 16,000. Do we have a dump on our hands on the new week? Well, there is no support, so I wouldn't be surprised. Wow. Shiba, obviously in trouble because Crypto.com's in trouble. Crypto.com.
Can you see Shiba Inu? How bad is it?
Crypto.com, you know, we had that Gartley idea, but no faith in anything. There's no bullish argument on anything right now. In fact, what you've just done on Shiba this week, on the new week, yes, this week, which was, what, 2 hours ago almost, an hour, 45 minutes ago, you're breaking support resistance from September 2021. The only thing to do now on Shiba is to go to 700, what is it, 700 thousandths of a penny or whatever. It's like nothing, worthless. That's where it's headed. The problem is CRO. Remember, CRO owns in their own reserves. They own more Shiba than they own Ethereum. So if CRO's done for, there's no way Shiba's not done for, because you know what they're going to do to their Shiba soon. It's going to drive the price of Shiba down 17% to 20%, and then after 20%, 30%. So you're breaking supports here. The Gartley was great. It performed what in the lower high and then reversed. Nah, no way, man. It's time. You're breaking key supports. No one's saying to be scared. What? Like, that's not anything. Like, who said to be scared, dude? I'm pointing out reality, and you can look at it and say it's scary. You know, how many people this summer or the whole effing year calling me negative? Calling me negative. You're being so negative, man. You're being so negative. How many effing times? I mean, if I had $1 for every time someone said that this year, this whole bear market, I'd have a lot more money. You're being negative. People are still being scared. Whatever these words are, they just don't, they're not real. That's not it. It's wrong. Beautiful, beautiful dumping, okay? Beautiful reality. Yep, words are violence. In this clown world, they certainly are, right? They are. I got bad news for you. You know, one of the most beautiful Gartleys that was out there, it will soon be dead. Well, I mean, it's dead. I mean, the Gartley's dead. I mean, the asset, okay? Look at SNX, okay? Man, it could have done things. But now, with the FTT, CRO, Sol stuff, no way. The flush is here. When 150 breaks, 156 breaks on SNX, it goes straight down 50%. There is 50% downside on SNX from here once 156 breaks. You are 4 pennies away from a 51% loss. And if that doesn't hold, then you have 77% downside. And these market conditions, I just don't know why that wouldn't happen. I feel very confident to believe that you have 50 to 70% downside. I'm sorry, 50 to 80% downside on SNX below 156. Brutal, man. Dude, is the bear market over? We're not at session lows right now, right? Not much left for Bitcoin to do, man. Just go test those lows at what, 15.5? Only $500 away at this point. Yes, SRM, we looked at it earlier. It's going to zero, of course. It'll get, you know, delisted. I just can't. How in the world is FTX token even listed now on any exchange is beyond me. Can somebody answer the question why that's real? Why these aren't just auto delisted? It's over? Or there's no announcement that they're gonna be delisted? What is happening with that? That's the crazy part. No, dude, we're just like not gonna delist a scam. The biggest Ponzi scam ever in human history. Bigger than Madoff. It got delisted from Binance today, Jonathan says. I don't know what kind of collateral damage this will cause to stocks. Oh, there's Sol. Lows of day. Lowest lows. Soon, when you hear the beep, you'll hear it soon. It's coming. Like, the beep is in seconds, chat. You will hear this effing beep in seconds. Oh, I'm doing this in the 60-minute. How stupid of me, I know. There it is. Look. You're soon going to be at the lowest low you've seen since March 2021. I mean, that's why 1190 is there. Because it's really like 1190 and... that low, it's like 1190, it's a 5-cent little zone there. Where you got inflection February 2021. Even here, February 23rd, 28th, and then March 6th. That's the target. Can I get the beep, please? I'm asking nicely for a beep. Chat, can you sell some of your scam? I can't believe you're still in it, if you're in it right now. But like, if you are in it, can you just sell a little bit more so we hear the alert go off? Where it takes out the lows from a couple days ago? That'd be really nice. Here is FTX token making fresh scam exposure lows, right? You've never seen prices this low since the scam was completely exposed. Here you are. Dang, man. What are y'all doing? Y'all trolling me here on Sol? But it's just not gonna beep. Wow. Unbelievable. A boy is next? No, Crow is next, dude. Are you saying after Crow, though? Right. There's FTX. Dumping. Flushing. Keep it flushing, man. Unbelievable, dude. I mean, look at this. You're just constantly at fresh lows. Give me the effing beat, man. It is. I can see it is now at fresh lows. It's just the alert's a little bit lower. So Jesus chimes for Sol. Scam lows. Did it, man? I'm going to show you here so you can see it, that it actually happened when I scale out. Look at that. When you scale out, you can clearly see. Took out November 9th lows. Oh, here we go, man. Here we go, man. $11.90 target incoming. This is nice though. We got some price action. You know, this is like a normal stream time, and then, nah, dude. It's not a normal stream. It's like historic dump stream. I think Litecoin's unfortunately going back to $40 soon. Really bad. Sucks. Yeah, Bitcoin's just hanging out at 16K. Gonna go up and down, man. It's a 60-minute too, so you shouldn't put too much weight on it. These are just so you can see the data and the candles. Dude, that was it though, right? No more coins out there, right? That can't go to abysmally lower prices, right? Right? Oh, certainly wrong. You want to see one that's about to get effed harder than most of them? Dang you, Sol not triggering my alert. It was, remember Sand, the metaverse scam that went to $5? I went over $5, $6. When it breaks, when it's already broken, 58 cents, right? When it breaks this level, the downside takes you 70% downside on Sand coin. When Sand hits 16.7 cents, then you'll know you're at your next inflection point. It's awful. It's crypto winter though, man. You get it? The whole theme here. We're in it. Mana's screwed too. Mana's got unlimited downside stuff too. It's not any different, alright? Dang, how's it been an hour since I last talked about it being live for an hour? It's like 2 hours live now, chat. If you're enjoying the coverage of this scam market collapsing, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here. Be sure to join the Discord too if you haven't, because that's when you get notified when I go live. That's where the conversation continues when this live stream inevitably ends. We have an extremely active Discord that is 24/7 active. The sun never sets on our community, okay? The TA Empire, man. There it is. Discord link. Spammed. Also pinned. Oops. Bueller or Sam in this situation. We just, instead of Bueller from now on. Sam is the new Bueller. Wow. 500 likes. No way. I don't believe it. We didn't get 500 likes, right? Fake news. Thanks for the over 1,000 here. We got 489, so 11 likes away from 500. You believe Solana has potential still? Oh, okay, dude. How high is Sim Metin? Dude, you have nothing to back up that. Solana is a scam. I'm the influencer. You're the viewer. You want to be an influencer and influence and say that Solana's not a scam, go start a channel. Solana's a scam, dude. There's a scam on the way up, a scam on the way down. Go figure.
How much can we look at my Beanie Baby Litecoin? 0.300096001 LTC.
What's up, Bittywag? Here it is. Litecoin's target, $42, $40. Look where you are now, what you've done. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, like Link a little bit. Rejecting 200 moving average, rejecting the key level. Remember $66 was everything on this chart? It was so important. Such a massive inflection point. The fact that you just failed again to break it and you're just well below it now, you know the target's 40 bucks. Like if you're patient, I think Litecoin, based on what's going on in the macro, will see $40 again, which you're thinking a minimum 26 to 28% downside from here, unfortunately. Look, you're rejecting that 200 moving average. Nice engulfing, but why is this happening? Why? I mean, it's better than most in performance locally lately, but they always have to find a way of catching up. No one said Bitcoin was a scam in here. No one. Bitcoin's the only thing that makes any sense right now. Like in terms of something that I have trust in and believe in, it's the only one. I mean, Ethereum's sketch, dude. Ethereum's even sketch. That dude, Vitalik, he's just like the... I mean, not exactly, but he's got that same weird personality that just makes you be like, well, if he turns out to be a psychotic, psycho, crazy sociopath, I'm not going to be that surprised. But, yeah, I get it. But just the fact that they became so much more centralized this summer, not good. And these conditions, really bad. And again, technicals, miserably bad too. It kind of sucks, man. Everything's bad. The technicals are saying 420 is the target on Ethereum in time. 420 is the long-term target. So I guess we're like waiting for lower prices because that's all they're doing. All that happens, lower prices every 10 minutes and then we get a little relief. Oh my God. And then we start dumping again and see fresh lows. Theta screwed. You name an S coin, it's most likely ruined and has 30 to 80% downside on it. You name the coin, it's probably happening. Target on Atom is minimum 850 from here, 720, and then 340. Atom, here it is. You failed to break resistance. You made a lower high. Again, if you look at this like a harmonic, the target, the Scott Carney target from here after the bad action magnet move was confirmed, you have a target of $6.88. $6.88. If you break that, if you're down there at that level, you're breaking support resistance. That means like if you're breaking 726 for real, it's very probable you eventually see much, much lower prices. You mark down to 347 to 184. It's bad, man. Very, very bad. Look how real that was. The bearish engulfing below the 200-day simple moving average. You just held on. Even up here, even on this bear market rally, this lower high put in, confirmation high, confirmation distribution. Now it's time to mark down and continue this downtrend you've been on. Y'all saying Hex isn't budging, but there was a flash crash that took it down to 1 cent, dude. But dude, it wasn't anything but something, right? That's the thing. Yeah, it's screwed, dude. Hex is going way lower. Hex is going back down to 2 cents. I know you're obsessed. You're an indoctrinated cult member. I get it, but on this chart right now, the swing low, the wick low right here from May of 2021, you're now falling below it, and there's not much anything left to do but to go to 2 cents again. That means what? 33% downside from here? Yeah, 33% downside. If it doesn't hold, then you have another 55% downside. Lower highs, man. It's up northwest. You get it? Straight up, straight down. But people will say, but it's because some guy moved coins and did something. That was the exact same thing they said when Hex went down like 65% in a day. And then it rallied for a dead cat back test and then dumped again and then whatever. But then it created an M shape and it rallied off of that. But then it was a bear market, so it was short-lived and dumped.
619 agent sends his regards.
What's up, William? Thanks for the $9.99 super chat. Oh, by the way, someone requested it. If you tip $21 to $22.99, it's the German "you will eat the bugs" accent. No, it was the best one I could get. Unfortunately, it's not going to be perfect. It's like a younger German accent, but still, "you will eat the bugs." $21 to $22.99. We did it. Someone reminded me of that yesterday, so made it happen. Do you get it, man? Do you get it, Hex people? Technically, nothing until 22.1 cents. That's it. That's it. That's the target.
Hey Mitch, how's it going? XNG used natural gas.
X and G? Yeah, we'll look at it if you want. I think that was there another request that met the minimum criteria for requests. Nope, Litecoin was the last one, so now we'll look at X and G. All right, new 60-minute candle. Oh my God, I actually see a green. I see green. Is the bear market over, man? I guess Sol's not a scam anymore since I see green. Right? X and G. Long established uptrend. We understand that.
My buddy is convinced Sol will rise again. Can you explain how it's a scam?
It's connected to FTT. I don't need to. All I know is if it's connected to FTT in this way, and it only goes down. You need to say more than that. I don't eat the bugs, but thank you for the 21 bugs. Thank you, dude. Zesty indeed. Okay. Dude, it was like, Sol was just, it was, hold on, it was pretty much just a front, right, that they used? See if I can find the best way of. What the heck, man? Looking. So it's like Solana and its ecosystem was just a scheme by SBF to defraud investors and keep his Ponzi afloat. That's it. That's why. That's all it is. That's all it ever was. Wanted to go down every other week because it was a scam with trash protocol. Yeah, Sol will never recover. I agree. I can't believe people out there actually think that it would. as Bitcoin starting, oh my God, the red's back. FTT, as I'm speaking to you, making its fresh lows, its lowest lows technically ever right now, 133, and it should go to a 0. 0 is the next target, but it'll take a minute to get there because I don't know why. I don't know why it's taking so long to sit at 130. Okay. Remember cell phones, dude? Yeah, you actually think a Soul was going to come out with a cell phone, dude? You really think that was... So many red flags, man. I remember hearing that, and it's like, wow, what a joke, dude. What a scam. Can't even stay online, right, for more than a month without going offline, and their protocol failing. And they're like, let's get into the cell phone game. Scam. Massive scam. And here we are. Look, we had just made the lowest low since early 2021, but now I know we're going to 11.90 first, and then $5 after that. Does AVAX have a future? Probably no. It's gonna have a future
of the Earth's core. Does AVAX have a future? What will survive in your opinion after the fires?
Oh my God! There you go. You will eat the bugs. Thank you so much. Guten Tag. Auf Wiedersehen. No, AVAX is going to $10, 983, and when 983 breaks, it's over. When 983 breaks on AVAX, which are your lows from summer of last year, when that breaks, you go to 319. So you still have some downside, not as crazy much as some, but you still have, I think, a good 21% to 24% downside. But if that little joke of a level doesn't hold, then I think AVAX has 75% downside on it. So 20% in the short term and then 70% in the downside. Okay? That's it, unfortunately. So, nah, it has as much of a future, okay? It has as much of a future as every other joke of an asset that was created in 2017 in the ICO bubble, and then the bubble popped and it crashed. And many things stayed above zero and stayed virtually worthless for years, and then they pumped again. But they never even got close to testing their 2018, 2017 all-time highs. So that's it. That's how far it's going. AVAX is going to be that, okay? It'll just be one of those things that didn't go to zero, but certainly got close enough to zero, and is a zombie coin, and the project's dead. It's like a Electronium, ETN, or Neo, or Verge coin. It's the same thing. They're all the same. So this is your target, man. Your target is the 1618 at 320, the low from October 2020. X marks the spot. Yep, 1618. If you're patient, you'll get it. Du hast, yeah. Wow, dude. Everyone's just like, it's okay, the music's extremely loud. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's go back to the quad screen, the scam screen. Or the scam squad. What does it know? The scam. The quad squad. Alright. Just checking in on everything. Bitcoin nearing its weekly lows. Its lowest lows since November 10th. No support, FTT dumping. CRO, the unofficial scam. I'm just telling you again, just wait. You will get it. There will be a tweet. There will be breaking news that says Crypto.com has halted withdrawals. It hasn't happened yet, but it will. The lower this goes, the higher the probability all that happens, okay? And I just can't wait to start hearing the news about it. I'm not worried about anything. Larva, am I worried about BNB? No. Why would I be worried about BNB? Like all these things, like, dude. CRO's next target. You hit the next target. You're at the next target. You've already looked at that today. It's being achieved right now. You're at it. What do you mean? We've already hit the target. You're at it. Look. It had 30% downside on Friday, Saturday. It went down 30% this weekend. Target achieved. TA respected. It's already down 13% on the new day. Wonderful. So, I mean, like 5.4 after 5.4, it's like 1 cent. There's nothing else here, dude. It's like price discovery below a nickel. Jerry, virtually, yes. They're great tools. If the trend is bullish, they can show, they paint and develop with enough liquidity and a market maker, they paint the right patterns for us to identify to take longs on. Right? Like, look at this, though. I mean, like, you paint an inverse head and shoulders, a spring back test, and you run up, you hit the measure move, you pull back, and then the trend continues and it goes parabolic. Okay. All right, let's go to Sol. Sol, crashing. We have a crash on Sol. Officially, again, hitting those lowest levels we've seen of since before it was confirmed a scam. 1185, 1190 is your target. We'll be there soon. Bitcoin is breaking below 16,000. FTT at its lowest post-crash or post-scam exposure price. We call it that, post-scam exposure. And falling. There's nothing here till 50 cents. That was a scam wick low way back. So 50 cent target on FTT from here. And nothing makes sense technically. CRO's at its support we just looked at. But again, in before it collapses, capitulates through the support that it's at right now. Buffalo roach wings. Oh my god, dude. I know somebody who would love those. Vamp, is it too loud? Or is it audio levels still okay, chat? Are we still okay here during the blizzard, the great crypto winter of our time?
Thank you for the tar of Litecoin. Is Litecoin at all better than other coins in terms longevity, or is it a beanie baby like everything else? I know you are a simply Tarman. Kangs 0.388605444 LTC.
Thank you so much for eating the bugs, T-Bitty. You just look at it like it serves a purpose. It's pretty much the same protocol as Bitcoin, a little different, right? It's definitely, if you're trying to, like, I don't know, like transfer...
If you use Kyrex or 3 commas, delete your API keys. CZ just put out a warning.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the public service announcement. Appreciate it. Be careful, everyone. Yeah, I know. 3 commas had something to do with FTX and that ecosystem, didn't it? Yeah, and it's all hacked, so yeah, anything remotely tied to that, yeah, be careful. Where was I at? Oh, yeah, Litecoin's just... I mean, it's good for... If you're trying to, like, make quicker transactions, you have your Bitcoin, you just convert some Bitcoin to Litecoin to make the transaction, I guess. Or you have a little Litecoin just to do that, but that's the way it's always been. It's faster than Bitcoin, but, you know, it's just as susceptible as everything else in crypto to losing value right now. And I'm thinking $40 target minimum on Litecoin from where it is right now. So there's a lot of 20% downside right now on Litecoin. So it's trading, it'll trade just like everything else. Domakin, I would not think that at all. CZ is just, he's there. He's been around longer than everyone else. He's got the money from taking people's money, whether they long or short, for years. So he's... Oh my god, chat. Total 3 market cap. We do have a crash kind of going on a little bit, don't we? 130 and falling on FTT token. Post-scam exposure price. Sol at 12.12 and falling. Very nice. Let us go to total 3 so we can take a gander. Been monitoring this very closely. Where nothing makes sense on total 3 market cap until $180 billion. But dude, we're at 311 billion. Yes, that means you have like 40% more downside. Nothing makes sense technically. Nothing. Are you ready? I mean, this is crypto winter. When you break formal supports, the last formal supports before 30 to 50% downside, that's crypto winter. Welcome to it. We'll be seeing a lot of the snow here. Yes, T-Bitty. There are like probably more variations for tips and emojis than anywhere on the internet. I know I have the most complex tip jar in the world. Put any streamer's tip jar against mine. In terms of sprite sheets and all that stuff, it's not going to be as complex as mine with as many variations. Okay. But no one knows that. Here it is, 128 right there. Whoa. Okay, so FTX tokens down currently 14% on the new week. What is CRO? CRO is down 14%. Sol is down 8%, 7.6%. These things are not done selling, and you just wait, and they'll continue to dump. We'll have another alert set up when you hear the beep on Total 3. The next time, it's going to be the lowest low we've seen in... when? The lowest price we'd seen since February 2021. Okay. So again, Bitcoin's below 16K. CRO soon to be making fresh lows. What are y'all talking about, chat? We do have price action. And thanks for the 1,100 people tuned in. Hey, if you're enjoying the coverage of this live stream, not the price action itself, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here. You could be anywhere. And again, be sure to join the Discord. If you haven't, you really need to be in that. I think you would really appreciate it, especially during these times, because when the stream ends at some point, you'll want to be connected to this community. Because this community doesn't believe truly in like, oh, all the crypto scams. We care about traditional technical analysis, support resistances, inflection points, having an edge. And we pay honor to that. Pay honor to all the geniuses that put their life's work into researching this stuff for 100 plus years. But also there's educational resources in the Discord, where if you're just getting started and you want to dip your feet in, we're pointing you in the right directions with literature to get your hands on. Because traditional technical analysis is certainly another language. It's like you're trying to learn Greek. Well, good luck. Here's your CRO. Wow, awful. This live stream's been going on for 2 hours and 15 minutes now, so a little extended in time. Kind of warranted, right? Don't be scared though. Thank you, dang Jerry. Make my night. Make me want to cry tears of joy. It's really nice of you. Appreciate that. God, just like, you just look at DGB, man. Such a good example. It's maybe the best example ever of an asset that is going to be ruined soon. Ruined with all caps. DGB goes to 1.5 of 1 cent soon. Look at that. This is just like, there's nothing here, man. Until doom. It is freezing. It's cold, man. Ooh. So cold, man. Shaking in my boots, man. I've done one shirtless stream in my life because it was about, hey, man, if we got 589 patrons back in the day, it would have been, yeah, that was it. Because of and it was an XRP stream, too. But we did it on Twitch just in case it was too much for YouTube. Oh, do I ever do shirts off stream? I thought you meant, did I ever do a shirtless stream? Sorry. Does Mitch ever do shirts off stream? What does that mean? That doesn't even make sense, dude. We could be here all night, man, but this thing is not done selling anywhere. Don't care if we Look at the 60-minute chart and see it's wicking up some. Oh, we've looked at a lot of the cryptos today. I mean, oh my God, at this point, you go 2 hours live streaming, you kind of cover a decent amount, right? Yeah, like SNX and what about ENS? Oh God, dude, so done for. ENS going down to.
Love the content. Love the exciting changing times. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for the $5 super chat and contributing to the 100% crowdsourced stream, dude. Get it? Like the whole. I say that years ago, so I can say it in the middle of the bubbles, and when the bubble pops, I can say it, and I can say it now, right? Not one time did I ever accept money from any entity to promote their product, ever. But I'm sure you watch some people that did. And at this point, any money you accepted from a crypto project, let's go take a look at that asset that they promoted. Where is it at now? And where are the people that he or she influenced? Where are those people's portfolios at on the asset that they promoted? Guarantee you, from when they promoted it at one time, it's down 70 to 90% plus. But yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, I had countless emails every day from some crypto project, which is a scam. Lots of money, like lots of offers to push that trash. But it's like, wait a second. Would I want someone I watch to promote something in crypto that we know it's just a boom bust cycle, Beanie Baby thing? Probably not. Definitely not. So here we are. Unscathed. Unbroken. Fun though. It's like, it's not easy during all that mania, right? But now when crypto winter is here, it feels really, really good, man. Like if I was someone like one of those influencers that took all that money and promoted FTX, it would be tough for me. I'd have trouble getting out of bed in the morning. Because I know the collateral damage caused by me and what I said would be too great. CRO is on Twitter trending. Well, probably because it's up 0.5% on the new 60-minute candle, bro. Isn't that it? What's going on? Thank God. It's taking forever. Ethereum down 3% on the new day and the new week. You know where this is headed. You know how this is ending on Ethereum. Remember that downtrend? Remember how it couldn't break the downtrend of the 200, rejected it and rolling over, and now it's like so high probability going to $1,000 from here. And then 830, but dude, there's an 886 at $1,020,000. A local 886. If you look at historical support resistance, I don't think 830 is a strong support. I think it's kind of a joke. It's never truly been tested as support. It got close on June 18th. It didn't actually hit it. Believe me, it didn't. Below 830, the only thing that makes sense is $420. I think there's a hard target on Ethereum for $420. Could you imagine an asset, the second largest crypto in the world, losing another 63% of its value from where it is right now? Could you imagine that? You should. You should imagine that. Yeah, Deposit Man went to the bathroom. Yeah, maybe that's it, dude. Yeah, we looked at XRP already. All you need to know on XRP is below 32.5 cents equals 25 cents. Fast. And nothing else. I don't know the names of the influencers that accepted money from actual scams. They didn't know at the time. They didn't know at the time it was a scam, but they definitely knew that they were getting thousands of dollars from an entity in the crypto space. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Be like, way too high of risk. I would never put my own brand in jeopardy by accepting money from anything in crypto. Ever. Because this. Well, some people may be millions. I'm talking about most people. It was worse than a casino. Because at least casinos will pay out when they lose. And that's why I say crypto is not an industry. It is a space. Yeah, 2.5 hour live stream. Now, what the? Every time I look at the time, it just 30 minutes, an hour goes by, and it's like, what happened, man? But here's the good news, man. At some point, a bottom will get put in, but you got to give me two things. I've been saying this all summer. I mean, the whole year, really. Give me two things: lower prices and time, and you'll get your bottom. Unfortunately, we just need more of that, more of the same formula: lower prices and time. It's not the end of the world at all. This is something that's really good. It's healthy. It needs to happen. Thank God. Was anyone else so tired of these NFT scams, projects emailing you or shilling their scam on Twitter? It was in my mailbox every day. You had NFT scams trying to get me to put their scam on my stream every day. Multiple ones. And the further we go in time, the lower we go in price, the less and less of them there are. And I love that, man. It's the toilet's flushing. Look at these, all these, I mean, even Bitcoin, just on the verge, like just at its lows, near its lows of the day, of the week. We're just waiting and waiting for the selling pressure to recommence. Just a little lull. Well, you know, Ollie, the good news is when XRP, if it breaks that support and goes to 25 cents, you know I'll be here. You know I'll be around. I'm not just here for the bull markets. You know that. CRO just sitting there, man. We're just waiting on it, dude. Look, it's like my price action. I mean, the stream should have ended an hour ago, maybe. You know, it's 2.5 hour live stream now, so the normal weekly candle close coverage, but now we just have some follow through price action on the new week, and that's why we're still here. So just, you know, you got to understand, we're just waiting, man. We're just hanging out on the quad screen together during the crypto winter this year, all 1,100 of us. And thanks for the 644 likes. You know, we easily could get 700 likes in seconds, right? Seconds. And seconds gone by, and we're only at 676 likes. Meh. I remember my first time liking. We can get 1K. I don't know about that, man. That's wishful thinking. You think we see 15.3 before I log off? Dude, I don't know about that. I mean, that would require some serious acceleration. You know, Bitcoin would have to lose from where it is right now. Bitcoin would have to lose effing $500. 3.19%. I know that's not that crazy, but dang, man, you're talking about for me being live? Dude, this thing, they can, you know, take a break for 3 hours, and then the dumping starts in 3 hours from now, you know? It doesn't matter. $700 likes? What? 700 likes. I guess little Jesus shines for that, right? We need all the reasons we can get for Jesus shines, right? Super chilly out there, man. Dang, dude, how y'all are already at 740 likes? Wow, that escalates too quickly. So you get it, Ethereum, unfortunately. You have shorter term targets just easily, $1,000. But then 830 is kind of a joke. It's just one peak from history. And then the big target that makes the most sense is $420, which is 60+% downside, unfortunately. If you go back to the big screen on
Simply
Bitcoin.
man, how long does FTX and now Crypto.com set back the industry? Will Congress cripple the industry with regulations, you think? Thanks for the extended the last few days. Juda Jesusmann, 0.38992977 LTC.
Thank you so much. You eat the bugs. Thank you to be bug. Yes, I think it will set back. It set the industry back an entire cycle. An entire cycle. So that's like a 4 or 5 years. You've gone back in time. And the prices will correlate to that. You'll see. The prices will lose every dime from the previous cycle, except maybe Bitcoin, but everything else. Going right back to when before the entire bull run really started accelerating, and we started really legging up. That's why I'm thinking, like, Ethereum 420, that's previous cycle prices, dude. So, yes. I think...
lower prices in time. New toilet coming. Peace 0.00423036 CDH.
Thank you, Dow Jones, for the toilet, the $5 toilet. Much love. ETH. Thank you for tipping me something that's probably going to lose 60% of its value. Hype. Super exciting. And, you know, the Bitcoin, the big boy, Bitcoin itself, there's nothing here. You're in outer space, you're in crash territory, nothing makes sense till 13K for a 1618, the completion of the bullish deep crab. I do not expect support here. I don't even expect a reaction, but I know this is exactly where a reaction could occur. A 1.618 local fib extension confluent with a peak from 2019. That certainly makes some sort of sense for something to happen, not just collapse through it like it was nothing. But it would rally and most likely make a lower high than its previous high and roll over again later, and then eventually 11,600 to $10,000. And then at that point, I mean, hopefully there's seller exhaustion and we get a way more incredible rally off of that. But yeah, it's ways away, a lot lower to go. But the word expecting, oof, man, you know how I feel about that word. The E word, oof. Okay, so Bitcoin's off its lows, man. I guess we're gonna be okay, right? Short term. Jeffrey, the German accent is a TTS variation between $21 and $22.99. So it has to be like completely strategized, I guess, if you tip, you know. But I made it enough to where, like, if someone tips crypto, then they'll hit it, you know. No, man, there was a poll. There was a poll, and it was almost half and half. It was majority, 56% of y'all. I mean, they were talking like almost 2,000 people that voted on the poll. When we were at like 18,200, 56% of y'all thought we were going to 14K first, and then like, what, 44% of y'all thought we were going to 20K next. But then I did a poll the next day after the FTT stuff where we got like $1,000 lower, and it was like 86% of y'all think we were going to 14K first, and then whatever, 14% thought we were going to 20K. So I can guarantee if I did the poll again, I mean, like, really, Maybe even less. No point now. It's too close to 14K. It's cold, man. It's cold out there. Can't even feel my hands or my feet or my feet, but whatever. Just happy to be here. Well, I can. So I don't know. Probably just USD tenderfoot at this time. I mean, currently, just based on how much downside we probably have from here. No heat for the house. Get a fire, man. Get a fire going, okay? Melt that snow. Then you gotta worry about flooding though, right? It's a lose-lose. Big yikes. Trying to figure it out here. So again, it could be 2 hours from now, 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, but the selling is not done, man. The bottom is not in. It's not even close to being put in. In fact, it's kind of it is the beginning of the end again, because I'm saying we spent 5+ months on all these coins, including Bitcoin, consolidating at massive major inflection points where the implications of it holding for real could be a massive rally that would take us to like a lot higher, to the next resistance. But the problem is scams getting exposed, taking us lower. And now, since we've gone lower off the scam catalysts, all these supports that we're holding this summer are now broken. When you've broken those supports, there was always, below those levels, always 30 to 70% downside. 50% downside collectively on total 3 market cap. So I guess I could just be live all night while it just keeps dumping, man. Non-stop, right? Wow, dude, we are 12 likes from 800. Can we do it in moments? No, Sailor will not be buying anymore. Sailor is out of money, and no one believes him to give him any money for him to buy anyway. So notice how Sailor hasn't bought lately, and when he did buy, it's like in poker, you're like donkey betting, like you're betting so low. It's like you bet so high pre-flop, and then you come in and you like lead with a scrub bet. I mean, that's what Sailor's doing. He had all these purchases, the 40s and 50s, and then it crashes a couple times and it gets down to like 18,000. He's like, oh, the position size of his long is so small compared to all the other ones at much higher levels. It's just showing the market how weak he is and how little liquidity he has left to do anything but to hope and pray that Bitcoin number go up, not down. Remember, Sailor lost $6 billion in the tech bubble pop. He lost more money than anyone in human history at the time, individually, okay? That did happen, okay? A lot of people weren't even born yet that are participating in this market now. What's up, Tenderfoot? Thanks for the $9.99 super chat. Much love. Thank you, dude. What? ApeCoin's melting? No, dude. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, man. Diamond hand, bro. Diamond hands. What a joke, dude. Perfect slogan, though. As a composite operator to manufacture for people you're going to dump on. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's convince them to never sell no matter what, support breaks, nothing. Just hold these scams until zero. Yes, perfect. Who said I didn't say it was going to 3K? Good God, man. Who are you? Just gaslighting like I said that? I didn't say it was going to. But I think it will be going to 13K minimum, though. Still just terrible right now. Like, just lulling, waiting for more selling pressure to come in, which you know it's coming. Just not right now. Not at this current second. Kyle, smart man, because that's like kind of that was the best idea.
Why the big spread between BTC CME and spot BTC? Is this the big funds reducing or closing exposure? Thanks.
My answer would be speculative. 750 mountains due to inflation. Thank you for the 18. All I can do is just look back at the chart and show you that there is a $11,000 gap on CME futures that each day goes by, the probability increases that we will achieve that in time. You're getting so close now to where, yeah, this is probable now. $11,095 right here. The downside, regardless, on CME futures, you have a target of 25% downside, and then the gap fill is 28%. Bitcoin losing 25 to 28% of its value, and a confirmed gap that exists that you cannot argue with it because it's here. I'm showing you is right here, and we know gaps fill. $11,111. Make a effing wish on your gap fill, which is probably going to fill in time now. And if not, then it goes to 11.6 for a key support. Just hope you get that there's nothing here. You could say, people all day will be like, 14K. That's a peak. That's not a valley. And it's only one time. It's not a multitude of times. So it's not going to be strong, and it may fail. So again, 11 to 11.6, your target on futures. And you get how it's the M shape too. It's the... Or the M shape. In fact, it's more like a canary. God. Yeah, what day will be total capitulation day? We'll get it, man. Don't worry. We'll get another Black Saturday type day. Absolutely. We will. It'll be nasty. It's coming. Whoa, dude, there's a new open world Harry Potter game, bro.
Bruh.
Sign me up, man. I'll be Dumbledore Calrissian. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and join the Discord. It's all Instagram.com, Twitter.com/MitchRayTA. Go check me out. Beware of impersonators. There are many impersonators on every platform trying to scam you with my name. No, Josh V didn't do that this stream. No. But hey, CRO, getting closer and closer to absolute zero. Down 14%, but guess what? It's down way more in the past 2-3 days. Yes, CRO is an unofficial scam, in my opinion. Unofficial scam. And I'm telling you, just wait for it. There will be a breaking news event. It hasn't happened. It may never happen, of course, but I'm telling you, the news event will happen soon, most likely, where CRO, Crypto.com, halts withdrawals from its exchange. The lower this price goes, the higher the probability of that happening occurs, right? That's it. Yeah, you're capitulating here, pretty much. CRO is down too much, like what, 50% in a day? Something? What was it? Crypto.com, sorry, down 29% in a day, in 1 hour. 29%. It's down 50% in a certain time, right? I mean, like for November 10th, it is. The selling is recommencing on an unofficial scam. You're about to make fresh lows. You've already hit support. You did that earlier, and now you're breaking that so bad. Can't imagine it would be a good game if Warner Brothers made it. You know they're bankrupt, right? Like they have no money. They even said they can only, due to lack of money, Warner Brothers, they can only make and work on like 2 movies a year or something. Yeah. Maybe you should make good content that's not politically driven. All right, there it is. Fresh lows. Crow just took out its lows from the last 60-minute candle and falling 5.66 cents. It's not done, dude. I mean, I have more. I would believe the government, like this whole thing, FTX thing, was a psyop into the government and World Economic Forum, but not Bitcoin.
619 agent, you have to take into account that the US governor who made Bitcoin and is also a top holder with 200k plus Bitcoin. XRP community has done the work.
Thank you, William, for the contribution. I don't know, man. It seems based on now everything that's unfolding, like it would make sense on why you'd think that certainly FTX was a huge thing to just have there's an excuse now for mass regulation, overhaul. The government takes control of digital currencies completely. Things become illegal with law, and then they usher in the central bank digital currency. And at the same time, they were able to use the funds by normal people around the world to fund the political campaign in 2020. It's genius. Absolutely. Like FBI, CIA, genius stuff. Yeah. Like out of this world. Session lows, Crow. Dump it. Dump this trash. Dump this. Yeah, this is like, nah, it was more like November of 2018 vibes, not January, February, because the bubble already popped. We're on the, you know, end of November and December and January was that first time, but this is the deeper, we've been consolidating too long, only making lower highs, and now we're collapsing, right? I don't think Matt Damon gives 2 craps about anything that's going on right now. He made $100 million with ill-gotten gains. Isn't that crazy? I mean, all that money. Crow 2, Crypto.com, I think it's the same model. They took all that money that people put in, and then they got loans and used all that money just for marketing, not research and development, just to get more people into their scam so they could push the price higher so that the insiders could dump on everyone's head at the top. Wonderful. Yep, steady lads vibes, certainly. Absolutely. We're in that. Crow definitely is the, I bet you money, the psychopath from Crow has tweeted something today to defending. He'll keep tweeting. I'm telling you, until it's over, he will keep tweeting like they're doing nothing wrong. But they've done only everything wrong, and you will find out when this thing goes to a cent, 1 penny. And when they halt withdrawals, you will see. Steady lads, crypto's screwed. It's okay, there's only 30 to 80% downside on everything. Bitcoin has like 20 to 25% downside right now. Okay, 850 likes. I guess we could get 900 likes, but that's just like huge pipe dream at this point. It's no big deal, man. I mean, just almost unlimited downside, you know, in terms of losing money if you want. Nah, LaserD said there's a guy on Scott Carney's Discord, in his Discord, saying that CRO is halting Ethereum withdrawals. What? So easy to telegraph, man.
SQQQ Plaza Bro Tie.
The dude abides, but does he abide today?
I don't know, sir.
So man, thanks. Yeah, it's like completing an M shape, isn't it? It's still in that uptrend though. Yep, still it's completing another M shape by the looks of it. Fell below the 200-day moving average, fell below key supports. That would, you know, kind of correlates a little bit with the way we're looking at the just normal assets, the normal index fund. Where there is an argument based on traditional technical analysis that is being presented on weekly timescales that's pretty good for upside. It is. And that would inverse correlate on the chart where this would dump. But until it falls below like $33, it's the uptrend, the higher lows, accumulation. So if it dumps, then you might be headed for an 886 here from the previous low to high. So you might be looking for $37.50 to $36. Still an uptrend, but yes, pulling back because exhaustion, confirmation lows, inflection points being tested and holding, right? Bullish divergence on weekly time scales and stuff. Like if you look at the QQQ on the weekly, it's unreal, kind of. It's actually kind of uneffing believable. Look at this. I confirmed the bottom, but a level that was it was inflection zone. You held. You had this massive rally, and you closed above the 200-week moving average. You got back above it. I mean, like, that's pretty strong right now. Look at this NASDAQ, though, the weekly. Look at this. It's unbelievable. Almost unbelievable. Then it's like, wait a second, this is what you do. This is what the asset does. It has this curved line since 2009. It actually, I haven't moved this in years. Literally years I haven't touched this curved line tool. It's always been visible on the weekly. Finally got to it. And on that second one low, and then the second low, bullish divergence.
This is why I love you, Mitchie. You don't hold back. Community funded means so strings. Max respect. May the Pulse Malone Doge bless you.
Oh, thank you so much, man, for the Post Malone Dogecoin coin blessing. Thanks, dude. Kings, man. Appreciate the contribution. And look, man, I'm just here looking at this, right? There's triple divergence. There's RSI divergence. You're at that curve line from 2009. You're closing right at, if not back above the 200-week moving average. There's an argument there for potential upside. I'm not saying it's going to go up. I'm saying that it's presenting an argument, and the argument is implying and saying maybe more up next. It's not going to go to all-time highs from here, but it could be maybe some follow through if this is real. That's it. That's the key. That's the NASDAQ and the Qs. All the index funds really kind of like that. So yeah, never sell out, man, because it's really easy to sell out during the mania. The temptation can be there. To me, though, I'm just anytime someone sends me an email with a bunch of numbers, it's like, I just remember what happened in 2017, 2018. It's like, dude, they're all like jokes. The boom bust cycle, like they all fail. They don't do anything. They can't make money. If they do make money, they don't have to prove to you they make money. They don't have a quarterly, right, report they have to give you. No earnings per coin, no price to earnings on the coins. Nothing, dude. There's nothing. It's all a joke. It's all speculative. But the great news is, in a bull market, you can identify bullish patterns that could be reliable and outperform, which they did all the time. And then in bear markets, the bear patterns are going to be reliable and outperform. What's up, Nick, man? Nick T, how you doing, dude? Thanks for being here all this time. As we're just kind of hanging out. I've been live 3 hours now. We're just looking at, you know, the scam dump and stuff. It's okay though. One day it'll get better, just not today and not in the next Not in the next days either. Okay. It's gonna get bad. Bitcoin's got 20% downside plus. Altcoins have 30 to 80% downside, depending on which one you're looking at. All supports broke, with confirmation on the weekly and the daily. And that's what, pretty much to me, is when the Citadel releases all the white ravens. And that is how you know crypto winter is here. When those key supports break after they had been holding them for 5+ months this summer, they're now taken out. Beautiful NASDAQ though. I mean, like, God, it's impeccable. And if it doesn't play out, it's just going to be like, dang, that's how awful things are. But dude, this is beautiful. You know, this is what you look for on weeklies. It's insanely nice right here. We'll see if it gets a follow through this week or not.
619 agent, this is what the deconstruction of BS looks like.
Yep, complete scam market for the most part. But the team had good hearts. They still have good hearts, man. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, remember, Ethereum from here, you can say 1,000 all you want, but contextually, looking at the weekly chart, nothing till 8:30. 8:30 is a joke, kind of. The hard target, 420. The oscillators on Bitcoin and Ethereum are set up for much lower prices. You were back in the bearish control zone on the weekly on Ethereum. Here it is. Thrice you tried to go higher, failed, and now below 40 again. This is not going to end well. What you'll want to look for in the end, when it gets to $420, you'll be wanting to look for something like this. Then you'll have massive, unbelievable bullish divergence in the weekly. And then we could talk. Not until then, though, man. What's happening? Dang, dude, we are like 15 likes away from 900? Really? What the? Oh, 2 hour set's over? Shoot, dude. Okay. Time flies when S coins crash. That's the slogan, dude. Hit the like button if you don't like the bugs. Yeah, it's cricket season. Only if you were allocated improperly, right? Those people will eat the crickets. The crickets. KuCoin officially delisting FTT. Fantastic. When's KuCoin gonna delist itself? And when's it gonna delist CRO, Crypto.com? And all the other scams that are gonna drop another 70% from now. No, you will smash the likes if you do not like the bugs. If you like the bugs, don't like the stream. Oh, dude, now we're less than 100 from 1,000 likes, which, again, I don't think that's possible, but if it happens, oh, you will make my dreams come true. Okay, so you want to see another one that's just royally done for, most likely? We didn't look at today. God, there's like one. There's like one support, dude. Look at this one, dude. It's just miserable. Closer to oversold, I guess. All right, Tezos. Remember that one? Dude, Tezos gonna change the world, bro. I got my Tezos ledger or something, bro. I'm all in long at $9.15, $9, man. I'm telling you, it's the future, like everything else up here. And now it's at 85 cents. Well, it's at 95 cents, but it will soon be at 85 cents. And 85 cents is there. Okay, I get it, man. It's like a support, I guess. But when that breaks, So right where you are now, you have a minimum downside potential of 11%. I know it's been ruined though, it's been destroyed, and it's near the support. But when it breaks the other support, which it probably will, it's got 60%, 60% downside. It's awful, dude. It's awful. So just another one, man. They're all out there. It's like, you know, X-Files, the truth is out there. The downside potential is out there. All right. That's all-time lows. Yeah, good. Yeah, we should go back to the previous cycle in price because guess what, chat? Nothing happened. This past cycle, it's been proven that nothing developed positively in the crypto space. Nothing. Nothing, dude. So why would the prices not roll back to where they were before the cycle started? They should. DeFi turned out to be a huge scam. DeFi didn't work. It failed miserably. Because of DeFi and the way it was run, there will be so much regulation in crypto that it probably won't ever be able to be done again the right way or whatever, okay? Catching small bids on Bitcoin. Here we go. Dude, you're going to get up and down. Remember, 60-minute candles, not really that significant. It looks crazier than it is. You just went to backtest 16 too. Wow, great, dude. Good luck to all these jokes. I guess we can just finish the stream with the weekly to close on Bitcoin, or the weekly chart on Bitcoin, so you can see. All right, new 60-minute candle, man. We did it. Officially 10 p.m. Eastern, where Bitcoin in between inflection points. The next one is minimum 13,869, but probably 11,600. So lowest weekly candle close, to reiterate, since November 9th of 2020. Some multi-year lows confirmed on Bitcoin to close the week. And here we are, still down 1% on the new week. Really, really bad on Bitcoin. Your RSI is at 31.3. Look how you rejected getting out of the bearish control zone. Still well within it, but not oversold. Ugh. Dang, Kush Blunts. What the heck? Largest contribution of the stream, my man.
Hey Michi, what price do you think Pulse Bitcoin will trade at when it launches next Sunday?
Bro, I have no idea. I have no clue. So speculative. I don't know, it could pump or dump. Man, that's like earnings. Something's launching crypto, that's like earnings. So like, doesn't even matter if it was good. It could have the best earnings and people expected it, so it dumps. I just
How stupid
flip
to
your
about
coin.
decentralization and hold assets on centralized Ponzi. Hold your coins, short-term traders.
So William, thanks for the 10. I mean, yeah, like, clearly, now people are learning a valuable lesson about central entities. Yep. You are crazy. Crazy, man. What are you guys about 30 likes to 1,000? I don't believe you. It's okay, though. I won't even look at it. So again, a new 60-minute candle. You're going to have ups and downs, man. Not every candle is going to be red, even though, my God, you got pretty close to it, didn't you? Look, even a scam like... Look, FTX the scam on Friday went from 180 to 230 before collapsing again. So you're going to get green candles, man. Bots are out there, all right? They're going to buy and they're going to sell. It's going to happen. But just know how bearish we are right now. If you look at the weekly and the daily, it's terrible. Robert R., thank you, man. Love the support. Really, dude. Thanks. Wow, dude. 20 28 more likes to 1,000. Incredible. So I'm saying this is a scam. This is an actual scam. Just goes from $1.27 to $1.50. Do you know percentage-wise how insane this is? In less than an hour, you have a 17% rally on FTX. A known scam. 18.5% from its lows. 19. Look at it. I mean, that's crazy, dude. And continuing. So a 20% swing off the lows on FTT, a scam. And it'll just make a lower high somewhere and then dump again later. Look, it's doing this as Bitcoin's not doing that. Not even connected to the macro. It's just a joke, dude. This is as low as I'll go, man. This is the 60 minute on all these candles. Okay, all these charts are 60 minute. I don't go lower than that. Yes, laser, of course. This will be lower than 127 if you give it a few hours. Wow, dude. 20 likes? 20 likes until 1,000. I don't know, man. Kind of run out of, like, God, I've looked at all these cryptos, man, today. And we're just extending the stream because of price action. And the price action's not even done. I'm just getting fatigued. I'm getting hungry, man. I want to eat some barbecue. Leftover ribs I got. Yeah, really, it's Wojak. Whoa! Cheers, Jesse, man. Let's go, dude. Hyper Jesse. Jesse K. There, chat, we did it. Let's get some Jesus chimes. Holy crap. Hype in the chat! 1,000 likes, 1,000 likes. We did it, man. Thank y'all. Holy crap. That's incredible. Not every day we get those, but we got it today. And I guess you can thank price action, crypto price action, right? Normally how I get them. Look at this. Crypto.com, man. Crypto.com, bro. Getting ready to just roll over and vomit again. Me so hungry. That's right, this is Matt Damon. I used to like being compared to him. My face used to be compared to Matt Damon, it still is. Now it's just not going to be good anymore. Because Matt Damon's kind of like a bad guy now. Just wait. Again, one more time. Crypto.com. Just wait. In before all withdrawals halted on crypto.com. It hasn't happened yet, but it will. I'm telling you, just be on the lookout and wait for it. The breaking news will happen. Matt Demon. Oh, okay, gotcha. Not Matt Demon. Gotcha. Did the scammer just tweet? Oh. What did he say? Does he even have Twitter anymore, dude? Probably somehow deleted mine. God. But again, I think he thinks he's so smart that he can say stupid words and sound like he's smart to get people to believe him. I don't even know, dude. He's so self-deluded. He just tweeted what? All he said was what? Wow, dude. Please dump this Ponzi to zero now. Like, can we get an inverse Elon tweet dump, you know? Anytime SBF speaks or tweets, you crash. Yeah, Wi-Fi is still bucking everything. It's up
Yeah, I didn't get the
2.7%.
SBF memo lol.
Yep, it's just one of those, just one of those. There were assets in 2018 that would do the same thing for a while before they'd eventually collapse. So, any price action? Not really. Maybe that little run we had, that was when he tweeted. That was what made it move up like that, but it's going to be gone soon. I'm sure. Now I know. Now I know why that green candle happened. Because of him tweeting. Dang, dude. When do I get out of here? What's a good ending point on the stream? Is like, as soon as I'm about to end my stream, he tweets, and then crypto.com starts rolling over again. Dude, Elon Musk's in the chat, man. Oh my god. If it's the real Elon Musk, you have to tweet something in the next 5 minutes. And if you do tweet in the next 5 minutes, we'll know it's you, okay? That's the deal. Be on the lookout, chat, alright? No cap. Alright, man. Okay, so I'm gonna I've run my course as a streamer today. I don't know what else I can do, besides just sit here and just read chat. The analysis I've done. I did the analysis on a lot of different things, and now I'm kind of fatigued. Mentally fatigued. Streamer fatigued. It has been a long week. The weekend happened and it didn't end, right? It's like there wasn't a weekend in terms of crypto carnage in a lot of ways. Yeah, I know I'm still streaming. Hi. You must have just gotten here or something. Yeah, I guess if things are really crashing later, I might come live again. Right, if we're taking out, 15.9 here, maybe if we're going down to 15.7, I might go live again, but maybe just taking a break till then. Dude, God, look at crypto.com, man. It's going, dude. It's gonna go. One acceleration. My God. Well, we didn't look at USDD. Remember Justin Sun's scam that you're not going to convince me it's not a scam? Yeah, that. Okay, so it's now over 3 weeks since it's been depegged. Over 3 weeks. Since October 20th, Justin Sun's stablecoin that's just communist Chinese for scam, depegged since October 20th. So yes, that doesn't count. Being pegged for seconds November 5th does not count as being pegged. You need to be doing this. This is pegged. This is being pegged, right? Stable, been staying at it, breaks up and down, but is at $1 every day. That doesn't count. So you're continuing this. So is it like a month now, or it's 3 weeks, whatever. 3 weeks still. So it's not your longest time depegged either. You were depegged from June 13th all the way pretty much to up to like July 21st. So you were like 5 weeks depegged here. Let's see if we can break a new record for length of time depegged from the dollar. Imagine ever trusting Justin Sun with anything. Ever, right? This dude's coin is going most likely to 2.6 cents if you give it enough effing time. All right, hey, that's fine.
This tip is for Brad, kissing face.
All right, so let's do the math on it before I give it to him, okay? This is how it works. If you tip me super chat, the government takes 30, or Google takes 30% of that. So automatically we're at $70 for Brad. But then the government's going to take 37% of that. So 70 minus 26, right? Whoops. All right, Brad, you ready for $44? And I'll give you the $44 at the end of the month when AdSense gives me that money. That's the system for super chats, right? When you super chat me, that's how it works. If you tip me $100, I net $44. So that's why like Stream Elements or just tipping via crypto is far superior. Mojivan again, either crypto through 1UP coin or just standard Stream Elements. So Brad gets $44 in 2 weeks. Remind me. Because that's when I get it. So again, the Tron, when it breaks 5 cents, goes to 2.6 cents. Way lower. And a full 886 has to happen too, which is down there. 886 takes you probably to 2 cents. Something better than nothing. I didn't say something wasn't better than nothing, but all I did was illuminate people on the process and how it works. So good news is it's impossible to tip me FTX. So such mystery. Wow. Stock futures are super flat. If you didn't know, that's it. Not worth really even mentioning how much. Yeah, super flat. Like no movement. How about CRO? How about the bottom right of your screen? All stream. For 3 hours and 13 minutes I've been live. My God, dude, time goes by so fast. Okay. So I've looked at enough crap today. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a day or two. But eventually, X marks the spot. Or actually, D marks the spot. Get it? Harmonic joke. So I just want to say thanks a lot for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Be sure to join the Discord, because that's where we keep this conversation going. It's like this live chat, just in the Discord and the general chat, okay? Join it. Follow the rules and guidelines, right? It's like you would treat chatting in the Discord like you would walking into a country club. How are you going to talk in the country club? Okay. Virtual country club. So I'll just be back. And thanks for the 1,000 likes. We got it by like 2. Until next time, respect the T. A.